What are you doing? You're a good girl. First and foremost, before we get started today, I'd like to make a note that we have high wind advisories in my area today, so a couple of things may happen. One, you may hear unnecessary gain in the background on the microphone. That's because of the wind outside. There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Two, we may experience power outage in the middle of streaming, and that would be awful, but I will try to stop exactly where I am and wait for the power outage to stop and get back up and running if it does happen. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's not going to happen at all, but if it does, I'd like to be prepared. But we still hear running around thieving things, so in spite of the weather and everything else. So let me just do this real quick so I can actually see my chat room. There we go. And do it this way. There we go. Alright, off we go. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Persona 5, the Stream Edition. It's been a few days, hasn't it? Last time we began and continued with our investigation to help Makoto with this mafia boss that she randomly wants us to do something about. We didn't get too far with what we could do there, and today we're trying desperately to find a lead, and hopefully our good friend the reporter can give us some information, but she'd like to meet us at a bar in Shinjuku. Maybe she should look into the facts and see that we're not old enough to probably even go into that bar just yet, but it's neither here nor there because we gotta go with Ryuji to that bar, so let's go do that. So yes, if you don't know where the JL is, basically, you go down this way and head to the right. It's the gate that we haven't actually gone through yet, so turn up the volume just a smidge. Because with the winds, I can't hardly hear it, music or anything. I'm sure that'll change as we go, but anyway, so this is where we need to go.
Yeah.
And for playing through this story sequence, we get access to Shinjuku, which is another actually really important location for us to go to throughout the game here. I will explain why, well, later, once it actually becomes important to go there, but until then... Actually, now I can hear it okay. I need a volume, like, that's in between the two volumes that I use here so that I can hear it and, you know, not have to worry about the echo on the mic. Yeah, unfortunately we have to pay a fee in order to go to Shinjuku. It's not that much, 190 yen, but I mean those trips will add up eventually if we have low money, but we're okay. We should be fine. But yeah, since we have a school commuter pass, we can go through basically the 3 lines that we've been going around on without paying a fee. Everywhere else, gotta pay a fee. So if you're going to be doing that, make sure that you have, well, some yen on you. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. Yeah, it's like the city that never sleeps there, Ryuji.
Whoa!
Is it right up ahead? Okay, that works. But there's actually a bunch of different things that you can do here as well. As you can see, if you can see it, because the map is a little bit zoomed out too far. So for my taste, there's another movie theater here. There's a couple of shops that are only open at night, and then the bar is that one with the cocktail in it all the way back here. Why am I suddenly reminded of Jack 2, of all things? Probably because there was a cocktail bar in that game as well. That's not something I'm doing anything about right now, so. Izakaya? I am. Is that a problem? Alright, pay in customers only, kid. They got a bunch of hawkers, it looks like, down these streets, which I guess makes sense, considering, again, it's got that whole New York City feel. So. I don't understand what you mean by that, but tell me more. Sure, I did. Okay. I thought we were supposed to ask these people to tell us more for the whole quest thing. What if he's one of the shady salesmen? What if he could lead us to the boss? Okay, wait a minute. Ryuji, why are you deciding whether or not I need something from this flower shop? It's someone who's getting married, because this place probably has a casino somewhere around. If I had to venture a guess. Probably because it's adult books. You can't tell me what to do. Spontaneously combusts. Hello. I'm... Well, it's a choice between us to... Do they really have enforced curfews in Japan? Because I'm not in middle school. What do you think I am, 12? Like... Let's not lie, though. I mean, well, I'm trying to get into Saizo's head here, and it's kind of difficult because he's technically a delinquent because he has a prior permanent mark on his record. And so because of that, he'd probably be a little leery, but let's say we're a college student, because we are going into a bar, so I mean, like, that would probably match up.
Yep.
Not adults, per se, but...
Whoa.
See, Ryuji, this is why you should have switched out
Hey,
of your
wait,
uniform. Run from the cops.
man.
Come on, man.
We had to lose the cops or something? Man. This place just keeps getting crazier and crazier. Woman troubles, huh?
Huh?
Right.
I'm not so sure.
Oh, man.
Oh, well, see, Ryuji, you never say that out loud. You can think that you don't believe in superstitious stuff, but the second that you say you don't believe in it out loud, terrible things start happening. So maybe you shouldn't have said that. Oh, okay, so we can go and talk to this fortune teller at night if we come to Shinjuku. Okay, I don't know why I'd ever want to do that, but sure, fine. Is this like a nightclub or something? Like, what? Adults only store. Okay, well, nope. Gotta be mindful of Twitch TV's policies on adults only content. Anyway, here we go. Crossroads Bar, or Bar Crossroads, as it says. What's with the snail? Anyway. I don't know, you said it was here, so... Well, yeah, that's the idea. So, just wait outside, Ryuji. I got this. Well, you shouldn't have worn your school uniform then. Okay. I'll see you in a little bit. I'll be back.
Welcome.
Undercover, here we go. Hi there. Oh, okay. Well, I have a free pass, I guess. Well, isn't that your job, Lala? Isn't that, like, I'm not allowed because this is your bar, right? But anyway, since Brohan is not here to see this, it's probably kind of a shame because of the fact that, well, actually, let me look, because on the previous stream, okay, I'm the only one here right now. But anyway, on the previous stream, the chat wasn't working, and I don't know if Twitch fixed it. But Brohan was wondering previously, during the stream through who best waifu is, we have found her. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you. Well, I can't talk to her right now. Let me introduce you to Lala Escargot. This is best waifu in the entire game. You cannot at me about it. No, I will not change my opinion ever. Not Oya. Oya is not good at all. But Lala Escargot, that's the person. She is best waifu, and there's no way to change my opinion. So thank you for attempting if you do, but no. Hey, Carbon, I didn't see your name in the chat there. Yeah, my chat viewer list only shows my name for right now, so that's probably why I'm saying no one else. But yeah, we've, how you doing? We found best waifu, not Oya, obviously. It's the person behind the counter. Anyway, let's have a chat with our reporter friend. And that will hopefully help us with this investigation. Oh, she'll treat me to some water. Great. Here I thought water was free. Where is my water anyway? Yeah, she does, but what did you expect? We're in a bar.
I thought you were joking, yet here you are.
Well, frankly, this whole section of the game is kind of a joke, but anyway.
I respect that bravery, so I'll listen to what you have to say. Well, what do you want to know?
I guess who controls Shibuya? That would probably lead us to the answer that we'd like to hear.
Oh.
Yeah, that kind of an answer. I do need intel on their boss.
Well, I do happen to know something about that. I could tell you, but...
Okay, what do you want?
Do you know the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? You know, that case the public has been focused on lately.
I might have some information.
I was pursuing the issue of people randomly entering into a shutdown state, but I'm lacking intel.
But you can probably latch onto this Phantom Thieves thing a little easier,
I'm
huh?
currently looking for new material to write about. So, do you have any info on these Phantom Thieves?
Well... Yeah, are those your terms?
Something like that.
Hmm.
You're a Shujin kid, right? I remember you wearing their uniform the last time we met.
Yeah, that's me, high school student.
I thought maybe you might have some insider knowledge on the Phantom Thieves because of it.
Well, I have rumors that float around school.
Their first incident was that of Kamoshida, you know?
Yeah.
Ideally, I'd like to get some exclusive coverage from a student who suffered Kamoshida's abuse.
Actually, that fits me perfectly.
I would love an introduction if you know of someone who fits the bill. After all, it seems like handling this matter in the open would be an inconvenience to us both.
Probably for you, yeah, because you'd have to go interview all those students and find the one that matches your story, and for me, well, finding out anything about the mafia of Shibuya is probably kind of taboo, and it gets, you know, people to come to your house at night and slit your throat in your sleep. So...
A student who suffered from abuse.
That's me.
Oh, what about that Mishima guy?
Also
He
Mishima.
seems to be on the side of the Phantom Thieves.
I mean, that would work. Yeah, I know somebody.
It's a deal then. Send me your friend's contact info later.
He probably would fit better, yeah. I don't know why specifically Morgana suggested Mishima, but maybe because Mishima's doing the whole PR thing for us, and that's, you know, with a reporter, it's like he'll know the best way to handle her because she's a reporter, so you don't want to leak too many details. I'm not saying I don't trust Ryuji with that info, I'm just saying it, he might not be the best person to trust to the media with that sort of stuff.
You'd better be thankful. My quick wit is the only reason we're getting this far.
Well, sure. I was just gonna suggest that I talk to her myself, but this works too.
Now that I think about it, those mental shutdowns and the Phantom Thieves both seem supernatural.
I suppose.
Could they be related? Or am I just hoping for a coincidence?
Yeah, you're jumping at straws there. Eh. Oh, that's fine. No problem, Carvin. I knew what you meant.
Oh, sorry. I have a tendency to talk to myself on occasion.
Oh, I do too. As long as you don't argue with yourself and let the other one win.
Consider this an upfront payment, but Junya Kaneshiro. I think he's probably the guy you're looking for.
Okay.
Yes!
Well, we have a name now.
You should check him out further if you're curious. But I'm not responsible for what happens next.
Yeah, well, yeah, about that. I mean, you may lose your half of the deal, you know, even if you say you're not responsible for it, but...
Lola-chan, can I get a refill for this kid? We need to make a toast to our new acquaintance.
Well, sure, but just don't get any
There'll be
liquor
a
in my
problem
water.
If you stay too long. You should leave right after you finish your water.
Okay, that's easy enough. I wonder if this place has a bathroom. Man, what was with that guy? That guy too.
Yes.
Must be drunk, and that's what the bubbles are reflecting. Oh, my phone. Let's see. Yeah, we got it. We got the info we needed. In front of the movie theater, huh? Okay, cool. Yeah, basically. Wonder where that cop went. I mean, it looked like we just sort of lost him, but I don't know where he could have gone. Oh, actually, let's check and see. Can I buy anything from these just now? Nope. Well, we'll come back and check out more of Shinjuku later. I can't be bothered dealing with Morgana and his. You don't need to do that right now, so. First, let's talk to Ryuji and then finish up this little event. Oh, I got dirt, all right. Well, a name, but that's not much dirt, but it's dirt enough. Yeah, slow down. He might have people waiting in the wings. Maybe you shouldn't do that, Carbon. That sounds like an easy way to get a concussion. And that's no good. It ain't like slapstick where you can get a concussion and bounce back from it in 5 seconds, you know.
All right.
Now, how will we get info on his distortion?
Wait!
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. I don't want it to end up like when Yusuke and I went into Mementos earlier today. That was fun. Well, I say earlier today, but it was actually 3 days ago. But you know what I mean? Excuse me. Yeah, we did get some pretty good info out of this. Who are you? Oh. I believe the nightlife has found us now in Shinjuku. Okay. I can hear you. God. Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't think that's how bones work, Carbon, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah, you are very popular, Ryuji.
What?
I'll just stay here. Okay, well, I love how we just stand there and didn't do anything while Ryuji gets kidnapped by the motorcycle vendors from fucking Shadow Hearts 3 over here. Like, come on. Are we that bad of friends that we would just let that happen? Well, nothing else for it, I guess. I feel like that joke was in bad taste, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. It's kind of derogatory, you know what I mean, towards gay people, I guess. I don't know. Yes, we have a name. He may not have his phone on him anymore. They may have stripped it from him. If he checks his phone later. Excuse me. Well, that's because they threw the name right in our lap, though, Morgana. Like, what did you think was going to happen when they had Reporter Ex Machina take the reins of the plot over? Yeah, we should probably... Oh, this might be him. I was going to say, we should probably check on Ryuji. Oh, okay, it's Mishima. Okay. Not exactly some girl. You'll see. Well, she's being forward for a reason, Mishima. She's being forward because you're a high school student. You have something that she would like, and it has nothing to do with your other head. No, it's not. You'll find out, though. I'm being such an asshole to you. Well, I guess you're welcome. Okay, good. Cool, thanks. I sincerely hope you do not end up hooking up with her, because that would just be awkward as hell. Anyway. That's it. We will go back sometime. We need to spend time over there just to see what's going on. Oh. I didn't realize I was looking at my television. I don't know how I could see it from here without leaning over and almost falling on the ground, but... Yeah, arson is pretty scary. I was more looking to see if there's anything left in the storage. Okay, a skill card set. Cool. So we couldn't get that until we did Yusuke's rank 1 there, but now, since I downloaded that DLC with all of the free healing wares and everything like that, and took the healing wares earlier in the game, if we go over here, yeah, there you go. So I didn't actually even need to get Kuha with Angel, because you could just get the Kuha card, although you can't grab it until now, but that's okay. Yeah, rip his hopes and dreams. Hey, Conker, it's going good. How are you doing? But yeah, this the skill set cards that we just that I have from previously will help us because, well, it's all here for us now. You can basically get free level 1 skills there, not the multi-targeting ones. This Medea one isn't included, neither is Recarm. But Dia's in there, Terukaja, Rakukaja, and Tsukukaja are in there, and then I think we got a few blank cards out of it too. No, those 3 blank cards we got out of the... I know we had 2 from previously, but I think we got 3 out of the event with Yusuke last time, if I remember right. Helping take care of your niece most of the day? Well, that's nice of you. I'm sure that your aunt and uncle appreciate all that for you. But yeah, I'm actually probably going to use one of those cards right now because I want to put Tsukukaja on Oni because I don't need my Sudi. So I'm probably going to do that. Let's see here. Who's getting what here? You have Terunda, so that's fine. You're going to be in the party, so you have Terukaja and Rakukaja as well as Baisudi. Oh, and you have energy drop, so that's fine. I almost said energy shower, but that's not till later. You have Rakunda, and that'll be passed along to somebody else in a little bit, once you actually get fused into something else again. So yeah, I think just putting Tsukukaja on Oni would be fine. And you've got Rakunda as well, so I don't actually need to pass it along. And I'm not going to really be using Shisa anymore. So yeah, we'll stick Tsukukaja on Oni there. Just get rid of Baisudi, and there you go, Tsukukaja. So now I can buff, and I can deal lots of damage, and I can do other things. The only thing I'm really missing is, I have Diorama for healing, but I need a better healing spell to be considered the best healer right now. As it is, Morgana is still, did I say aunt and uncle? Conquer, I meant, yeah. I meant brother. Niece wouldn't be aunt and uncle. Niece would be your brother's or sister's son and daughter. Son or daughter. Well, in this case, daughter. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. Well, that's good. That's nice. That's nice of you guys to take that up for yourselves, you know. Basically, what I'm saying is it's a good gesture. Other than that, I have no idea what I'm saying. But yeah, I think that's it for now in here. Trying to think if I need to do anything else with this, and pretty sure no, I do not. So let's see if Morgana has anything to say. Nope, nothing new. We did the plant on the 7th, right? So it's good for now until here. I'll double check it though, just to make sure each day,
Nice.
just to be safe. Because I know I missed the one day. Like it was supposed to be. First day was the 19th, so then we went like this, and here, and then here, and then here, but I missed that day, so it was here, so then this is the next day that we get some kindness out of it. And we'll go back to Shinjuku before that in order to get some better stuff for my plant, because the flower shop that's actually on Shinjuku Strip is the one that sells the best nutrients for your plant in the game. It gets you +3 kindness for using it, so we'll buy a few more of those. Unfortunately, we're locked into story events for the next couple of days in game, so we won't be able to do much of anything else. I don't even think we can get Ojiru, if I remember right, in the next like, because this is a Sunday, so normally I'd get Ojiru and I'd go see our politician friend, but since it's story elements here.
You guys ditched me yesterday. I almost entered a world I want nothing to do with.
Well, what did you want me to do without getting sucked into the void myself?
What are you talking about?
Maybe it's better if we don't talk about that.
Nothing. Just start it up, Yusuke.
Okay, I entered Kanashiro's name into the nav. And just as expected, it's a hit.
Okay, well that's good.
All we need now are the 2 other keywords. What he thinks of as his palace, and where it is. But we don't have any clues other than people falling victim around here.
To scams, right?
We'll just have to try whatever keywords we can come up with.
Makes me wish there was a more scientific process we could go about with this, but...
That's gotta be impossible. How many buildings do you think there are in Shibuya?
a ton.
No complaining.
If we can figure out what the palace is, we may be able to guess where it is by association.
It's probably somewhere he's got complete control over. Maybe a garden?
Hey, a garden, though.
He likes money, so what about a money bath? I've seen people online with things like that.
That seems awfully specific.
No, not even close.
How do you know how close we are, Yusuke?
How about it? Can you think of anything?
Well, we already said money bath, so it's not that. The people he's doing things to are falling victim to scams that involve money, so maybe a bank.
I see.
Oh, well, got something.
Okay, that's a hit.
Good.
So, he thinks of somewhere in this city as his own bank.
But where would that be?
Thought it'd be something less realistic. That's all it is, huh?
Well, we need a realistic building because then it gets super distorted by his cognition, so...
Now then, what location would Kaneshiro think of as his bank?
Central Street?
If we're talking about a place where he keeps his cash, maybe his own hideout?
How about a real bank?
I don't know any real banks around here.
His cognition wouldn't be distorted in that case.
Damn it, we ain't getting anywhere.
Well, that's true.
This may be difficult to explain, but doesn't it seem we're thinking a little too inside the box?
Well, where would you think, Yusuke?
Palaces emanate a passionate madness. It feels as though we're missing that aspect.
Well, yeah, there was a distinct sense of what the hell, how did your mind get here to the last couple of palaces.
The hell are you talking about?
I kind of get it.
This palace is a bank for someone who extorts money with criminal acts. It's something more.
But what other ways can we think about it? Oh, could it mean a place you withdraw money?
Well, that's a bank, man.
Hold on. Do you think it might have something to do with the victims? He's taking money from his victims' wallets, right? That means his bank is wherever they are.
But the scams have been happening everywhere, so...
That's terrible. but you may just be right.
How would you even process that into the nav?
Come on! How many people do you think Kanashiro's taking advantage of in all of Shibuya?
Wait a second.
What?
I have a hit.
Oh, from what?
Huh? Oh, wait, what? Did I say something right?
I think you did.
The place that Kaneshiro thinks of as a bank is all of Shibuya.
Okay, because the scams have been happening everywhere, so everywhere is his bank. Oh, you just got the Madarame's palace? Well, that's good. You're making good progress. Like I said, you'll probably catch up to me pretty soon. Yeah, you're making good progress with everything. I think you may want to make sure that if you have access to Pulinpa at this point, or if you have access to Onmoriki or Inagami, I'd recommend getting one or the other of those so that you can get yourself a little bit of extra cash on the side by using Pulinpa on some enemies, because that will definitely help in the interim there for you, but that's just my personal advice. I specifically say the onion, the demon chicken, and the and Inagami because of the fact that they're the ones that learn Confuse Boost, and down the line that's going to be useful for you. So I would recommend grabbing those when you can. You have it on like 3 personas. That's the way to do it.
What? Like, the entire city?
Yeah, because like I said, the scams have been happening everywhere.
That's certainly where his victims are. It turns out he really is a terrible criminal.
This was in doubt?
But wait, is it okay for us to go into the palace right out of a crowd like this?
I mean, it'll just look like we're standing around, right?
Nobody notices if a piece of trash disappears from a trash can. This ain't any different.
Wow, Ryuji, that's harsh self-deprecation right there.
In that case, let's go.
Okay. Go ahead, navigate us, Yusuke. Glub.
What are those?
What? Oh!
Walking ATMs. That must be his cognition of people.
Well, considering the fact that he can pull money out of them like crazy, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, that's basically it, yeah. It's good to pass along some, status effects and stuff that lets you get there. Like, Rakunda is a good thing to pass along to a bunch of people because you don't have access to it otherwise. On any of your partner's personas, that is. Passing along skills that that your partners don't have access to right now. That's basically what you want, is anything your partners don't have access to, you probably want to have on a persona somewhere. Unless it's healing. I mean, Morgana and Anne have healing, but they, you still want to have some healing for yourself just in case their turns are taken up by something else.
So this is what Kaneshiro considers a bank.
Well, there was BA on a sign that wasn't too far away from us just a minute ago. Actually, it's still there in the background. If you look past the big scarlet sign just to the right of it, that blue sign there, it says BA. I don't know if that's a bank or not, but I mean, what else starts with
That would be
BA?
the entire district. Look around us. The distortion is affecting the whole of Shibuya.
Well, yeah, because again, the whole city is his playground for these scams.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, that's right. Even when we were in the castle and the museum, the city outside looked normal.
Right.
He sees everyone in Shibuya as his patron.
No surprise for a mafia boss.
Well, yeah, somebody who has that kind of control would see the whole city that
It's
way.
best we focus on finding Kanashiro's location and stealing his treasure as soon as possible.
Well, yeah, probably a good idea. We've only got 9 days left,
Yeah,
so...
his hideout's gotta be somewhere around here. Let's go look for it.
Okay, sounds good. Let's check around. This is sort of like the entrance area, but we'll have to take a look around first.
Okay, let's go.
A huge bank around here somewhere? Okay. Oh, they got rid of my bookstore. Well, it's shoveled full with money, which is not the case at all in any bookstore ever in... Well, at least on Central Street anyway. I mean, they've taken some of my money, but, the rest not so much. Man, every place is stuck with money. Uh-oh, this guy looks a little busted up. Yeah, that's a good idea, Conquer, to have, because you can get those skills fairly easily in the beginning of the game. It's just a matter of remembering to pass them up, and it's tough because a lot of fusions you do in this game, you can only pass up 4 skills. So at least for the earlier parts of the game, you have to kind of be like, well, what skills should I pass up? I mean, I have all these good physical skills, and I also have all these status down skills. So what do I need and what don't I need? So, but it's a balancing act, and that's part of the reason why I like it. So, I mean, down by where his crotch would be, is that a mouth? I'm not touching it if it is. Are you okay, Mr. ATM? What? Forgive you from... Yeah, what happened? Well, I got that part from the fact that you're smoking and busted up.
Come on, man.
Yeah. The others... Okay. I'm assuming this is what he means by the others, this guy down here, which is just that's no good. Anybody else around here? There was an alleyway back here. Nope, nothing down here. Well, let's keep looking.
Perhaps.
Those would be dead people.
No.
Possibly even killed on these spots at night. No, Morgana, they're kind of broken beyond repair. To basically, you know, be perfectly euphemizingly blunt about it. Yeah, looks like it.
Joker.
Okay. So let's head back to the station then, see if we can't find anything else. Ah, there's another one over here.
Wait.
Yeah, looks like it.
Hey,
Yeah, what about you? Will you tell us where Kaneshiro is? Yeah, what happened? You mean figuratively or literally?
what do you mean?
Yeah. Oh, well, okay. That's not good. No, he probably can't, Morgana. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Hey.
Okay. Let's hold a meeting right in the middle of a potential shadow-infested area. Well, that would be ridiculous. Now, why would... Well, we are in the metaverse, so that would... I mean, what's ridiculous in this area actually might make sense, so... You wouldn't consider any of these buildings skyscrapers? They're pretty tall.
No.
What do you see? A loading screen? Yeah, I see it too. It sucks.
Is
Oh,
that it?
okay, that's a flying saucer? Flying house.
No wonder we couldn't find it.
Yeah, that's kind of easy to miss.
Kaneshiro doesn't leave any tracks, huh? Figures it'd be floating.
Well, he may not leave tracks, but the people he throws off of there leave tracks. They leave splat marks when they hit the ground.
So, how do we get up there? Can you turn into a helicopter, Morgana?
What do you think this is, Yoshi's Island?
No, just a car.
So we need a car with wings.
You're useless. Come on. Don't you have some kind of secret gadget or something?
What do you think he is, a super spy?
Shut it! I'm not some robot cat. I mean, I'm not a cat at all.
Right.
This may be the limit of what we can do today.
We gotta find a way to get up there.
Yeah.
Let's think about it some more tomorrow, okay?
Well, we're running a little short on time, guys. I don't mean to be that guy, but aren't we a little pressed for time right now?
All right, we should get out of here for now. Run for it!
You say it like there's some urgency, but okay, bye. Well, that was, I mean, okay, we got in, but we couldn't get up there. Oh shit, my phone. Oh yeah, it's got a message for me. Okay. Good evening. Well, she can't reek of alcohol over the phone, Morgana, so don't worry about that. Am I free? Sure I am. Okay. And, I mean, I figured he was dangerous, but how so? Well, I figured he had shady connections. Okay, if you say so. Alright, later, oh yeah.
Man.
Yeah, well, it never was. Nobody ever said it would be easy, Morgana. Alright. Well, I mean, we knew he was going to be dangerous. He's a mafia boss. Like, come on. Right. I'm sure. Well, they couldn't touch him previously. Anyway. Let's see what's on the home shopping channel. 20 boxes of mental floss. So it probably gets rid of forget. I don't care enough, to be honest with you. We have an ability that gets rid of forget, and we have some items just in case the person who gets rid of forget can't get rid of forget, so that's fine. Anyway. I mean, I could probably get one of my personas to do it. It seems like most of them are floating. What about Suzaku? I'll just fly on his back and then find a ladder or something like that. That might work, right? I guess it depends on how big Suzaku is compared to Saizo. So, yeah, so they let you look at the home shopping channel, which I don't think they let you do in a previous story event. But if you try to leave, you can't. So they'll let me look at the home shopping channel for all that useless crap, but they won't let me plus my social stats by going and getting Ojiru. Which, I mean, I guess it makes sense because you're not supposed to be able to go anywhere today, but just let me spend my money how I want. Meanwhile, at the Nijima residence.
About those phantom thieves, I mean. If Dad were still alive... Sorry, I shouldn't bring this up while we're eating.
Sore subject, huh?
It's okay. Keep going.
I just wonder if he would have been on their side. That's all.
I was gonna say, well, if your father was alive, would he even believe in that stuff? But
The only reason you have time to think about that is because you depend on someone else.
wow, a deep cut there, Sai. Jeez.
That's not...
You don't have to do a single thing, and you're provided with food, clothes, a home.
She has to be a good student so that she can become something. Maybe you shouldn't be such a shithead about it.
I've had no time to think on such ridiculous thoughts. Would Dad have been happy with them? I don't care. He died upholding some lofty sense of righteousness, leaving all his responsibilities on us.
Yeah, very sore subject, obviously.
All I was trying to say was...
Isn't it about time you grew up and acknowledged our situation? Right now, you're useless to me.
Man.
All you do is eat away at my life.
That's rough. Holy crap.
Sorry, that was uncalled for. I'm just really tired.
That's no excuse for calling your sister useless. I mean, come on,
I'll
Sai.
be eating dinner out from tomorrow on.
Wow. I mean, I've been calling Makoto the butt monkey in this situation for the past stream or two, but yikes. Man, she's really getting shit on by everybody, isn't she? I mean, first she's getting shit on by the principal, now she's getting shit on by her sister, like, holy crap.
Are we out of luck?
It's no fair his palace is up in the sky.
Well, he's a mafia boss. Nobody ever said he was going to play fair.
If only we could contact the real Kanashiro.
Make him come to us, you mean? That would make sense.
What do you want?
Oh, hey, Makoto.
Nothing in particular. I just saw you all together here.
Either she really bounced back well from her conversation last night with her sister, or she's acting out as a, you know, the character that everyone expects her to be in school, which I relate to more often than not. Anyway, that story's for another time, though.
You seem to be having quite a bit of trouble.
Yeah, you could say that.
So you're here to check up on us? You may be the student council president, but when it comes to what we do, you're useless.
Man, like I said, just getting grilled by everybody.
Useless? Right now, you're useless to me. All you do is eat away at my life.
To be frank, yes.
Well, she can't exactly help us in the metaverse, so...
Just stay on your high horse and watch. Or do you want to eavesdrop, since you're so good at it?
Jesus, scalding burns today. Holy cow.
So you wish to get in contact with Kaneshiro?
Yeah, that was what we were trying to do on the 17th, but didn't go so well for us. Or for
It is what
you,
we were just
specifically.
discussing, weren't you?
Trying to, but we don't think it's actually
It
possible.
seemed you just needed to find out where he is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something like that.
Hey, you don't gotta answer her honestly.
Why not? She deserves to know the truth just as much as we do.
So you're just the good girl type to push over.
Right now, you're useless to me.
I'm not.
What was that?
Fine. I'll help you meet Kaneshiro.
And how will you do that?
What exactly is she planning on doing?
It's probably not anything good.
Dead serious look in her eyes.
Yeah.
Does this mean she has an idea as to where Kaneshiro may be?
Well, I wish you would have told us like a few days ago so we wouldn't have to do all that running around.
I highly doubt that.
I could have spent more of my days on confidants if she had just given us everything up front.
I didn't like her stern face.
Well, then let's follow her and make sure she doesn't get in trouble.
What is up with her?
Yeah, like that. Okay, Miss Student Council President, where the hell are you going?
We're never gonna find her.
Not at this rate. Oh, shit, my phone. Hello.
It's me, Makoto Nijima.
What's up?
Just stay on the phone and listen. Make sure you record the call as well.
Oh, okay.
Huh? Who is it?
Hang on, I got this. Just come here, yeah.
No Kaneshiro.
That idiot! What's she doing?
She's trying to get us
I heard I
in.
could find someone named Kaneshiro if I came to Central Street.
Don't know if she's doing a good job of it, though. Last time she was this forward, people ran away.
Central Street.
Well, that's where we are.
She's being too rash.
That's what I said. Better hold on to my
What are you
phone.
getting at?
Let's not go into the alley with her, though, because we'll just chase these thugs away.
He's blackmailing the students of Shujin Academy, is he not? Tell him if he doesn't want me talking to the police about it, he better agree to meet with me.
But the police can't do anything about it. Haven't we established this?
You got a death wish or something?
We better find her. She might need backup. Although, again, they'll just get chased
says
off
he'll
if...
meet ya.
Okay, well,
Get in.
that was a quick cut.
You better be taking me to Kaneshiro.
Please don't be that naive, Makoto. If you're getting into a car with a bunch of thugs, you're probably not going anywhere except the other end of a barrel of a gun.
He said get the fuck in!
Damn. Wait, was he driving from...
Wasn't that...
Do Japanese people drive on the same side of the car as we do? Because I know Europeans, they drive on the right side of the car. He was driving on the left, wasn't he?
It's the guys that messed with us the other day.
Yeah, well, like we said, they were thugs.
So they were connected to Kaneshiro.
Again, this was in doubt.
She's still on?
I think I've still got her. As long as the signal doesn't drop.
Kaneshiro-san. Tell him we got a good one.
Oh, God.
Where are we going?
Yeah, I guess we can't do anything to her if she's Kaneshiro-san's customer.
It's amazing we're getting this kind of reception on the call, considering she's probably holding this in her pocket. But
Hey, I asked a question here. Where are we going?
We gotta go after them.
can't we just... Well, never mind. I was going to say, can't we just, like, hand my phone to the police or
Ryuji,
something?
get a
But...
taxi. Okay, I got their license plate. My sketching skills will come in handy.
And your photographic memory. Nice job. Man,
Ah, shit, he ignored me!
he was in a big hurry. Ryuji! Oh my god. Dude!
Ryuji!
You're gonna get yourself killed!
Hurry up and get in!
Okay, fine. Jesus Christ. I mean, apparently we've all got a death wish. Like, holy crap.
So, you're seriously the student council president of Shujin?
Okay, so why is his face like that? Like, just... It looks like his face is like 3 sizes too small for the rest of his head. Like, come on.
You know what happens to anyone who snaps at me, don't you?
They die? Okay.
So, whose number is this? Your boyfriend?
Oh, that's her phone. Well, shit.
What in the world?
Now I feel kind of dumb for following her here, because now we're all in trouble. Yeah, exactly. The hell is wrong with his face? That's what I was asking.
Need your massage.
I would ask if you're okay, but you're kind of tied up at the moment. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Oh, I get it. You got followed, you dumb shits.
It's amazing he didn't break her phone or something in frustration.
Holy moly!
Quiet, Morgana. We don't want you getting...
That bag you saw the other day, the crocodile one, how much was it?
About 3 million.
Holy shit. 3 million yen.
For real?
Better
Just
thank
that?
those guys.
Wow.
What?
I'm royally pissed right now. Can you tell? You know how spending money relieves stress?
That's a temporary solution to a permanent problem, Mr. Kaneshiro. Then you saw the now you have to see where the face goes, Conker. It's mesmerized you. You can't go away now. No, no.
It's you goddamn brats sniffing around like dogs and barging in here like you own the joint.
Well, if this was the previous game, at this point in the game, we would basically be the Mystery Inc. with Scooby-Doo in tow.
See this empty space? I'm so pissed that now there's a 3 million yen gap here.
Well, that's not our fault. You gave that to that lady that you've got on your shoulder.
It pisses me off even more if I don't fill it up. I'm a perfectionist.
Well, I can get the perfectionist part, but the rest is kind of blown out of proportion, don't you think?
So, good luck.
With what?
What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah. Okay, well,
You all look so tense.
probably because you just took a picture of us and we weren't expecting it.
I think I'll call it debauchery of minors at a club. So, can I send this to your school?
You could. I mean, they probably can't think any less of us than they already do.
That's...
Well, except for Yusuke. He's kind of got an important thing going for him. Shit!
Oh damn, I got booze and cigs in the shot. Maybe some drugs too.
Yeah, that's because they're on the table right in front of you. So that doesn't make it ours.
Ah, this is so hilarious.
Like, just look. What the fuck? How do you... I know they did this on purpose to make him just this weird, raunchy, like, not very likable dude, but just look at his face. Like, come on.
I feed on dumb shits like you.
And then it shrinks so that he can be like that. Like, just... Oh, my God.
Now listen up. Run your mouth to the police, and I'll break all of you, starting with your families.
Joke's on you. My family's out of town. They already don't like me. Ha!
I want to give you the usual month, but well, you have such a large group here.
I'm not whoring myself out if that's what you're getting at.
3 weeks.
They did make him like that, I'm sure.
And by then, no less.
In 3 weeks?
Summer bonuses are around the corner, you know. It'll be easy if you beg your mommies and daddies.
Again, joke's on you because my parents are out of town and broke. Ryuji's mom is broke. Yusuke doesn't have parents. And Anne's parents are out of town. Makoto's parents are also dead, so joke's on you. Well, joke's technically on us because he's telling us to do that and we can't, but...
What? To hell with that!
But if you have some fun, you'll spend money, and spending money pisses you off, and so then you'll have to... You know what, forget it.
Don't bother with him. Makoto's safety is more important right now.
Yeah, well, that's true. So should we just, like, I don't know, kick the crap out of these guards that they've got? I mean, they probably got guns, but I'm sure the metaverse has taught us some amount of hand-to-hand combat, right? Okay, well, they're just gonna release her anyway. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty bad. I'm guessing our timer that we had with Makoto is no longer the timer we need to worry
I'm so
about,
sorry.
huh? Well, you just got us into a big
I
mess.
didn't mean to drag you in like this.
Then why did you ask us in the first place?
For real.
I was stupid.
Yeah, there you go, Conker.
I must agree. You should have easily imagined this happening.
Well, the last time she did this, it didn't work out at all, so I'm assuming she thought it would just happen again, and, well, it sort of worked out for her, so...
Hey, Yusuke! I was so caught up in trying to be useful.
Well, everybody has been calling you useless lately.
Alright, enough of the blame game. What's done is done.
Well, that's surprisingly mature of Ryuji, I'll give him that.
I'm gonna cause trouble for Sis, too.
Yeah. But to be fair, I mean, well, actually, I was going to say, if any of us took our phones out or whatever, we would have a picture of the dude so that, I don't know, they could just... Or, was I still recording the phone call? Because we could probably hand that in to her sister, and then she can be like, well, I'm arresting that man. In the real world. Well, yeah, Metaverse doesn't count as much. Yeah, that's true. But we'll see how it goes with Kaneshiro there as we go here.
Sis?
My older sister has a commendable job, and she's a much more remarkable person than me. A lot happened after we lost our father 3 years ago. So it's just us living together.
I don't think they ever explain what happened to her mom, but I would assume nothing good.
But I'm still a child. So all I am is a burden to her.
And that's why you were so reckless?
I just wanted to be useful in some way to someone.
You know, I might not get your whole situation, but ain't it a bit off saying that you're useless to her?
Well, her sister said it to her. I mean, we don't know that, but that's how it is. So.
The truth, though.
I don't think it's the truth. She said it in a rage, so that's not really... Anything that comes out of people's mouths when they're like that, it's not necessarily 100% the truth.
In particular, I have to apologize for what happened to you. Now that I think on it, the truth about Kamoshida must have been covered up by the whole school.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
I had my suspicions, but I couldn't do anything about it. No, I didn't do anything. Had I cared enough, I could have done something.
Well, I mean, if she was in volleyball, she would have cared enough, but again, what's done is done.
People like me must really be what others call scum of the earth.
Well, Kaneshiro seems to think of us that way, but we can prove him wrong.
Real scum wouldn't call themselves that.
True.
I'm the same. It's just like you said before. I was closest to Shiho, but I didn't do anything. Besides, Kamoshida's the one to blame. Shiho understands that, and I do too.
Takamaki-san.
You didn't have a place to belong either. Isn't that right?
Maybe she's more like us than we originally thought.
Me either?
We won't let anyone fall victim again. Now, what should we do from here?
Well, I think we know what we need to do.
I'll do something about the money.
No,
So
I
can we
think
please just drop the case with Kaneshiro?
I think it would be easier if you didn't do something about them. Well, actually, no. Thinking about it, with her sister being the prosecutor and all, she could probably wrangle some of those money packs up so that he opened the case with the 3 million yen. It blows up in his face, and then the SWAT team comes in and arrests him and all that other stuff. So her plan might be sound, but this is an RPG, so what fun would that be?
No can do. We're all caught up in this.
We can't have you rushing things on your own anymore and making the situation worse.
Man, Yusuke really doesn't have any faith in her, does he?
If only we could do something about that bank.
Ryuji!
Bank?
I guess he spilled the beans on us. Whoops.
Oh, right! The bank!
What about it?
She isn't useless at all. She may be our key in.
How do you
Hear
figure?
me out, you guys.
Okay.
Our key in? What do you mean?
A cat? Are you all okay?
Well...
We've become Kaneshiro's targets. That means we've become customers of Kaneshiro's bank.
Okay. And
I see. The reason why we couldn't enter before was because we weren't considered his customers.
So now that we are, you think the bank will come down to us? Do we really need her then?
She in particular is a special customer?
Yeah, well, I guess, since she was the catalyst for that meeting with her.
Let's take her with us. She is responsible for our current situation.
Right, yeah, just add to that list, Carvin. It's gonna be a long list by the time we're done with this game, though.
Whoa, I don't follow this at all.
It'll make more sense in there.
Something so reckless. At the very least, she has the right to know.
The right to know about the metaverse, you mean? I guess.
What? Wait, to where?
Well,
Yeah, where are we going?
to the bank.
Beats me.
To the bank. Just follow us, Jesus. Yeah, I think, like I said, if they would have done something like a die pack or something in the briefcase with cash, it would have worked out. But as we've said before, several of us are not trusting in this party of police officers, so I don't know that they'd think along those lines. They feel like they have to do everything themselves, and well, they're teenagers with attitudes. So they're gonna take that plan before they do anything else. Anyway, hey, she's seen Fox's mask.
It's Fox.
Technically. Well, I don't know. Would that be considered a canine? I think it's considered something else. But I'm not on my up and up on my biology, so
Be quiet. The shadows are going to notice us.
They weren't here before.
A monster cat?
Jeez, you can't catch a break.
Not!
That's Morgana, the cat that was in his bag. This is what happens when we come here.
He turns into a big ball of air, kind of. Well, not that far off, Conker. There's a costume that I actually have downloaded that makes them all kind of look like Power Rangers, but and Power Rangers are actually in this universe. They're called Phoenix Rangers instead, but yeah, it's not far off. There's actually costumes you can get in Persona 4, which I will probably be wearing at some point, that turn them into the Phoenix Rangers when they're in dungeons. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll show it off when we get there.
That voice. Takamaki-san?
Oh, I'll show it. I'll show it, that's for sure. I have a plan for how I'm going to use all of the costumes in the game, and you'll see what that plan is. Maybe even today you'll see what it is, but we'll see once we get moving.
We're inside Kanashiro's, well, the world inside his heart.
Believe in parapsychology there, Makoto? Because you're going to believe by the time you're done here.
What?
It's another reality in which Kanashiro's distorted desires have materialized.
Are you lost yet?
Another reality?
Because I would be.
It's floating in the air. This is reality?
Well,
My goodness.
reality is kind of a subjective term there, isn't it?
I'm sorry, it's just... But since this really exists, I can't doubt it.
I mean, we could have just, like, drugged you on the way here. You never know.
A reality that one's heart shows. Is it like the application of optical illusions in social cognitive psychology?
Yes, almost exactly like that, but instead of it being an illusion, it's actually happening inside of someone's heart, so...
That's something we have no idea about.
I mean, maybe you guys don't. I do. I've taken enough psych classes.
So stealing one's heart, that may be like overriding their cognition.
Kind of.
I think I kind of get the logic behind it.
It's kind of a long shot, so don't worry if you don't understand the whole thing now.
Ain't she more amazing than you?
Oh my god.
We're about the same.
I think Morgana's experience kind of trumps Makoto's clear thinking. That's just me, though.
Does that mean there's an ATM version of myself somewhere in this world too?
I don't know. Maybe.
Perhaps. Regardless,
From the mental shot.
we can
Maybe.
change Kanashiro's
We might have to
heart
get out of
and
here with her
confess
here
if
so
we
that,
steal
you
his
know,
treasure.
she doesn't pass out or anything. But we have to get up into the bank first, so...
If it all goes well, that is.
So we're back to you think, aren't we, Morgana? Great.
We'll make it go well.
There we go, that's better.
Everyone will notice us for sure if we take someone like Kaneshiro down.
Oh my god.
Our justice will also become resolute.
I think that's more important.
Think we'd be able to give courage to those in need if it happens?
Probably.
For the sake of those in need, huh?
That's about the long and short of it.
You sound like my father.
Your father?
No, don't mind me.
Okay.
You want to go to that bank, right? Let's go then. If
How
I
do you even
become a
know if you
customer
can...
at that bank, then they'll have to let me in.
How do you know this? I mean, I guess you could have applied the logic to the whole thing and said, well, yeah, it makes sense, but you just got here. Maybe she's smarter than I'm giving her credit for. Well, yeah, guess she's smarter than I gave her credit for.
It's just as I calculated.
Not bad. Well, then let's get up there. And then all we got to do is find a safe room, and we can teleport back here whenever, and then we'll be good. And then Makoto, we won't need you anymore after that.
You can use your card to get into banks during after hours?
Right.
I thought that I'd be able to get in, since I have the same identity as such customers.
Although you'd need a VIP card to get into a bank like that after hours. Most banks don't let you do that anymore, you know. Yeah, I think so, Conker.
I'm Kaneshiro's source of revenue, after all.
They probably do as we go along in the game a little more.
That makes sense.
That's kind of the point of the whole confidants thing, although I guess that's not opening up to others so much as it is opening up to the main character, but yeah, we'll get to that.
Wow. This place is huge.
Well, it's gotta be. We gotta have a big dungeon to explore.
I rarely gotta go to the bank, so this is making me kind of nervous.
Oh, I know the feeling. When I was in high school, I dreaded going to the bank. Not for any other reason other than the fact that it was like this weird... I don't know, it was almost like there was a stigma, like a public stigma on going there. It's like, I don't have a job, why do I need to go here, you know what I mean? Although, I'll be fair, most of the time when I was going to the bank back when I was in high school, it was because the bank was charging me monthly fees for not using my account and we had to argue them out, so... I'm pretty sure they gave me refunds almost every time too, which is bizarre because the credit union that I work at, you get one refund as a courtesy, and after that you're screwed.
Being in a bank with costumes like these is so obvious. We're totally robbers.
And now this game has turned into Payday the Heist. Great.
You got that right.
It seems there will be a lot of shadows from here on.
Oh, probably.
Huh? What's that about?
I would say you'll see, but we aren't taking her in with us, are we?
Enemies attack us here.
Yeah.
I see. I've trained in Aikido. Don't worry. I can defend myself.
I don't know. Well, the Aikido training is probably good. Also, holy shit, she's trained in Aikido. But I don't know if that helps, considering traditional weapons don't really work here.
Self-defense won't do much good against shadows. But then again, it's better than nothing.
You can poke them in the eyes and run away at least, so.
We have to go in from the front, don't we? I'm an honorary customer, so I better act like one.
Well, that's a twist on everything we've done so far. We normally been looking for secret entrances, but now I guess we'll just walk right through the front door. Why not?
I will be useful for you guys.
She's really trying hard to be useful to us. It's a good way to get us all in trouble, but okay. I'll go with it. Okay, Makoto, if you say so.
I should write something.
First, let's save there, and then we're actually gonna readjust our party a little bit here.
What is the matter?
Yes, actually, I'd like to have you in our party there, Yusuke, and I'm actually gonna switch Ann out for this one. It seems weird, I know, because now we have 2 melee attackers and 3 technically, if you include Saizo in that matter, with Oni and Morgana, but it'll make more sense in a minute, trust me. When I tell you it's better to have Ann stay here, just trust me. I think that's how it'll work anyway, according to a fight that we're gonna have when we go inside, but I'm not 100% sure on that. We'll see in a minute. Also, the music here is kind of funky. I like it. Not my favorite Palace theme, but like we've said before, all of the music in this game is fantastic, so it's kind of like there isn't a whole lot of levels, you know, with this game's music. It's just all good, so... I guess, yeah, it is sort of turning into a bank job, yeah, so, you know, we'll just walk inside. This is a hold-up! That whole thing. Okay, in we go. Hi there. This is a hold-up. Give us all your monies.
I had a feeling this would happen.
Well, of course. I mean, we said there would be shadows.
Come at us.
Makoto, let's not incite a fight with them.
She's one of Kanashiro's customers.
I'd like to speak with the bank president.
Excuse me, but do you have an appointment?
Where would you even make an appointment for a bank like this?
I need to talk to him. Now let me through.
Let it pass.
Oh. Well, that was easy.
That voice. It's Kanashiro.
Yeah, it is.
You mean a bank has a president?
Yeah, that's how banks work, Ryuji.
They make good money.
Yeah, they make very good money. Come on, Makoto. Don't lag behind now. We don't know what the shadows will do to you if you get separated from the rest of us here. Especially since you're a normie. Further into the right. Okay, well, yeah, we do have Makoto with us, so we probably shouldn't go anywhere else right now. Otherwise, we could get ourselves beaten up. And if you try to go elsewhere, well, that guy's just like, hey, you can't go elsewhere. Although the question really is, though, why do they have all these seats here? Like, this looks more like a chapel than a bank. Like, it's a little weird. Oh, well. I think I see a treasure chest. Or something sparkly. Yeah, there's a treasure chest back there. Maybe we'll be able to open it if we go back through here. Also weird that reception is in the back, but okay, fine. Maybe Kanashiro likes it up the back instead of up the front. Ra-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, exactly. Gotta hold the gun sideways to look more intimidating. Even though that makes your shots wildly inaccurate, but whatever. Just past that door. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, okay. Guess we can't go that way. Oh well. We'll get that treasure chest later. Hi, do you know where reception is? Just to the right, huh? So over here?
Incredible.
Well,
pretty much, Ryuji. Pretty much. Anything else to break? No. Hi, is this reception? Okay, cool. Thank you. They're being awfully accommodating. This is a trap, isn't it? Oh, well, this room looks empty considering it's a trap. Mountain of cash. Who arranged this cash like a mahjong board? Who done it?
how many beef balls could I eat with this?
Enough for the rest of your lifetime, Ryuji.
Unauthorized entry, property damage, and other disturbances.
And when did that happen?
3 million yen in total. You're here regarding that, correct, Miss Beautiful President?
And now he thinks she's beautiful. Great! We have another pervert to take down.
It's quite tough gathering so much money. I'd be willing to give you a loan, you know.
Why are you in the security room? Aren't you the president? Don't you have other people for that?
You gonna call it off then?
No, a loan. The interest rate is 10% a day.
Uh,
I don't think you can actually do that, Kanashiro.
10% interest a day. That means one day is...
Anybody can do mental math here. Makoto?
It's 300,000 yen.
Thank you.
There's no need to be alarmed.
Although that's simple interest, though, isn't it?
Option for people like you.
Well, yeah, I mean, how are we supposed to get that in one day, do you? Because otherwise we'd have to deal with the interest for the rest of, I don't know, forever?
That was your plan from the beginning, wasn't it?
Quite the impressive insight.
Well, she knows what she's talking about, Mr. Hitler Stash.
Nijima-san.
Also, he knows who she is.
The younger sister of the beautiful prosecutor, Sai Nijima.
Oh, God.
How do you know that?
Please don't underestimate our intelligence network.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. He's a mafia boss. He would have good intel.
My, what wonderful goods have come falling into my lap.
Don't be ridiculous!
Young women are so useful. They lack physical strength and are dumb.
God, what is it about the beginning villains in this game and just being such misogynists? Like, holy shit.
It's as if they only exist to be devoured by the strong.
Phrasing.
That just might be the rule since the dawn of history.
God, he's a fucking caveman in a monkey suit. Holy Jesus Christ.
You truly are despicable.
You better be ready, Kaneshiro. We're gonna snatch your treasure from you.
Maybe don't hint at our plan just yet, Ryuji. I mean, he probably knew, but...
Don't make me laugh, you petty thieves.
Yeah, you wouldn't be the first person to call us that.
My citadel has the highest security installed in it.
Hasn't stopped us before. Okay then, hi.
Anyone will do anything for money. I'll rob you of your lives as easily as I breathe air.
I can break you as easily as I break wind. So, oh god. Yeah, those are some beefed up guards. Holy shit. So yes, sub-boss here against a couple of Onis.
Eliminate them at once.
Now, you've seen the Oni that I have in my own stock here. They're not particularly weak to anything. They resist physical attacks, and they're not weak to anything else. Thankfully for us, they are very, very weak to status ailments, like Marin Karen. And now, well, things are just going to go pretty good for us, because we can also headbutt this dude, and now he can't use all of his fancy skills on us. If you have Anne in the party, you can also use Dormina on them, and then anything that's brainwashed will get a technical hit when they smack one of the other opponents around, so... Right, exactly. Security won't mean shit against good thieves. Well, we'll have to do that there so that it's not so such a huge deal. I did want this guy to have primarily physical attacks going, because that would mean that if he tries to hit Yusuke, we have a chance to, or actually, I don't even know if Yusuke has counter just yet. He gets counter later. We have counter on Oni too, but he's still a threat, so let's, because his physical attacks are pretty powerful. So let's just try and fight them the way that we can. I didn't put Vicious Strike up anywhere, did I? Fine, I'll do it later. But yeah, if you had Anne here, you could use Miragi and everything like that, but it's fine. We'll be good. Hee hee! We only have a couple of turns, though, before they basically turn into, like, this guy stops having a status effect, the guy right in front of us, so we're going to want to do some stuff about this. Do I have anything that will hit multiple enemies? I have Swift Strike. I could do this. Yeah, this will still work. But basically, if they have a mental status ailment on them, like forget, brainwash, that sort of stuff, you can use Psi element skills, psionic skills, and do this! Technical hit, and he's still brainwashed, which is better than I think it used to be, because I think before, if you hit weaknesses, it would get rid of their status ailments in previous Persona games, so it's better this way. But we'll get him. There goes one. And now for you. Don't worry about using SP, by the way, because we'll be fine getting out of here. So, and now we got to switch over to Inagami because he needs the EXP. And I could use Piolinpa. Let's see if I can get that on him, even though he's brainwashed. Nope. Gotta wait for the status to wear out. That's okay. Oh god. Oh boy. More Onis, great. Unfortunately, my Defense Master ran out, but that's okay, I've got Piolinpa. And we'll do the same thing we did with the last one, use Headbutt on this guy. Now he can't do his stuff, so he'll spend most of his time dicking around instead. Let's use Magaru, actually, to see if we can hit them for a little more damage.
I am thou.
But yeah, before long we should have this, so... Okay, Carbon, I know you're already outside, but I'll see you in a minute there. No, they can't stack with each other, unfortunately. I just figured one might override the other, but no, you actually have to wait until later for them to be a thing. So... I could Rakunda. This guy, I guess. I'd like to see how much money they throw when they die, but we'll see that in a minute. And then Garu again. Gets rid of that guy, good. And we'll boof with this guy. Let's see if he throws money this time. Yep. And, okay, well that's not enough to continue pulifying him, but that's okay. Ah, damn it. Well, that's okay, we got him. This round anyway.
The target is currently stuck here. We need more backup. Don't let them escape. We must take them down.
Oh god, even more reinforcements. They're not messing around, are they?
What the? There's no end to them. Have they really been hired with money?
Well, he is very rich, so...
We're in trouble at this rate. Let's run!
Yeah, Nakanohara, yeah. I guess we need to get out of here then, and the game forces you to run at this point, unfortunately. But that's okay. We could have taken those guys down, but that's alright. It's fine. No point fighting a losing battle, right?
It can't be.
It's easier to explain when we have some extra time. Maybe. Yeah, let's get out of here first. Come on, follow all of us.
Joker.
Okay, so let's head to the exit, but first let's auto-recover there since we've got a free second. Alright, now we're good. Let's get out of here. Oh, I should mention, by the way, I don't think I ever mentioned this part. I can do this while we're doing this because in the pause menu, time is stopped, so we're fine. When I switched off the persona memory thing over here on the options menu at the very beginning of the game, it was because I want to have personas like Suzaku, who have Speed Master, Defense Master, Attack Master, all that stuff. I want them to be the first persona every time, because just having Defense Master on a persona doesn't give you Rakukaja if they're not equipped at the beginning of a fight. So it's usually better to have persona memory off so that you don't have to worry about resetting that after every fight. So that's why I've got that. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. So you knew about the statuses not overriding each other. Okay, that makes sense. But anyway, yeah, so that's that. So let's try to get out of here now. Keep the pace, Makoto. We gotta keep running.
There's no end to them.
So then let's go sideways. We could probably jump over those futons.
You seem to be in quite a pickle.
Okay, now we're surrounded. Fantastic.
How dare you sneak around Kaneshiro?
Although he's not really surrounding us, but I gotta imagine he's got shadows right behind him.
Those would be my words.
Well, you let us in here. What'd you want?
However, I do thank you for providing me with such wonderful goods.
And what do you mean by that?
It's time you disappear.
Yeah, I could say the same to you. Yep, there's the guards.
Managing a bank is tough. That's why I make it a case to kill troublesome customers.
But then you'll still be pissed off because you won't have the 3 million yen back in your thing. Not that we were ever giving that to you, but anyway.
Having one impertinent brat disappear is enough to set an example in that other world.
Please stop.
I'll eliminate others besides my goods. You've no need to worry.
That's not what we were worried about, but now you've created even more worry.
Your sister is quite a beauty, though. I'll make sure to make her my personal slave.
How exactly? She's a public prosecutor. Like, what? You think you're gonna buy off the police or something now, or
Once
what?
I get bored, I'll just sell her off. Oh, poor sis.
Oh my god.
She could have been successful if only her younger sister wasn't so dumb.
Jesus Christ.
Sister has nothing to do with this.
Then you better start taking customers tomorrow. All you gotta do is endure it, and do as you're told.
Oh, that wrong thing to say, Kaneshiro. Wrong thing to say.
Endure it. Do as I'm told.
Because you don't know what she's been doing for the past few months here, because she's been doing exactly that, and I don't think she likes doing that anymore.
You'll earn 3 million yen in no time. Although your life and everything along with it will be a complete wreck by then.
Well, her life's already a wreck, considering how much people have been using her in the past month, Kaneshiro. You haven't watched the story cutscenes. I have, I can tell you. The question now, of course, is... what are you gonna do about it, Makoto? What are you gonna do about it?
I've been listening
to you go on and on. Shut your damn mouth, you money-grubbing asshole!
That's it. Show him your fire. Show him who's boss.
Have you decided to tread the path of strife?
Yes. Come to me!
Very well. Let us proceed with our contract at once.
Yes, unleash the darkness within your heart.
I am thou. Thou art I. You have finally found your own justice. Please, never lose sight of it again.
Jesus.
This memorable day marks your graduation from your false self.
What the hell?
Yeah, okay. That's the best one. You can't beat that. I'm sorry.
It's a bike.
We're not even all the way through the game yet. Can't beat that.
Myself. Me. Got it!
Yeah, that's exactly what I said the first time, Conker.
I've never seen anything like it.
Well, you get a van, she gets a motorcycle.
Or else I'll kill you!
And if this was Persona 4, suddenly we'd be playing card games on motorcycles, but...
I'll go full speed, non-stop. Right, Johanna?
She's such a badass! Oh my god!
Don't get all cocky just because I normally behave myself. I am done playing nice.
So good. So
Let's go,
good.
Johanna! Full throttle!
The enemy's agitated. Take them down and make an opening.
I can do that. And she can do that too, because this guy right in the front is weak to nuclear skills! Which she has.
The enemy's dead.
So, I've mentioned previously that Futaba, who we haven't been introduced to yet, is my favorite character in the entire party. Makoto is my second favorite character because her entire story through this past basically month of the game just causes everything to come full circle with her, and it's just so good. It's actual character development, which some characters in this game don't necessarily get as much of, but she gets so much in this 1 month, and it's all condensed down, and it's so good! Yeah. Well, I'm glad I could help you with that, Conker. Who gets the next turn? Okay, he does. I'm glad I'm super fast, because that'll make this way easier if I just go like this, and then... Oh, actually, does Inagami... Can I Peel Inpa this guy? I don't know. I guess I could find out. Hold on. Let's do what we were doing previously. Is anybody strong against ice that I have sitting around here? You're weak to ice, so let's definitely not use you. Okay, we'll do this. And we will just try to Marin Karen this guy. Alright, cool. So now he'll attack his friends! Sweet. And I mean, they resist the attacks, which, you know, that's not good, but it's fine. We'll get it. Let's see. So he's going to be resistant to ice, so probably Anne would have been okay to bring here, but basically, Floodbringer Demon here uses Bufu skills, and that's why I didn't want Anne in the party, because she's weak to it, and he gets a turn before she gets a turn, so that would have just ended poorly for all of us. The damage we can heal off, I'm not too concerned with that. But yeah, just keep doing what you were doing, Makoto! She's so cool. She's so cool. I can't get over it, man. And she's really powerful, too, for this point in the game, so that's really nice. This guy's almost dead, so I'm just going to leave him like that. You get dazzled. Nice. So now what dazzling will do is it will make his attacks wildly inaccurate. And he hit the guy that had Dazzler on him, so that was a technical hit, which is pretty nice. It does extra damage for us, so that's good.
Let's go. Prepare yourself.
But yeah, if he was sleeping, it would have gotten a technical hit too. Maybe I should have just Marin Karen'd him. Oh, never mind. Nice job, everybody. Who gets a turn next? Makoto does. Okay, cool. keep dealing with this guy. Nice technical hit there. And I think this is GG. Well, almost. And I will take the hint and finish him off. He recovers from status this turn, though, so I might have to be a little careful. This should do it, though. Yep.
Now, let's get out of here.
Nice job, everybody. We broke through their siege. Got a lot of money out of it, too, and some good experience. Level 20, very nice. There's actually a persona that I can fuse. I think there's actually 2 personas that I can fuse. Now that I'm at level 20. Well, no, I was gonna say only one of them. There's 3 that I can fuse at this level, but only 2 of them I'm actually gonna fuse now. The last one I need to get confuse boost on Inagami before I do it. So once I get that, we'll be good to go. Yeah, love that whole scene. Love the whole build up with Makoto. Her getting her persona here is just, it's fantastic, man.
Our objective's been accomplished.
But how are we getting out?
Through the front door again?
There's only one exit, right?
As far as I know.
What's up, Miss Post-Apocalyptic Raider?
She does have that Mad Max feel to her, doesn't she? Although her motorcycle is more resemblant of, what was that one Yu-Gi-Oh? Was it, no, it's not 5Ds. The one where they're on the motorcycles and that's where they play the card games. I don't know anything about that show, I just know that it exists, and that's sort of what her bike kind of reminds me of.
Get smacked?
She will smack you, dude. She's trained in Aikido.
So follow me.
Okay. Whoa. Nice. Such a badass!
Damn.
I know where you were looking, Ryuji. I approve.
Okay, we have a path.
Let's get out of here. Is it actually 5Ds? Oh, my memory's better than I thought.
So you'll stand against me no matter what. Very well. I'll wait for you all.
Okay, well that means the bank will be open to us every time we come back here now, so that's good.
There's no escape in reality, nor will you break through the security system here.
That's what you think.
There's not a snowball's chance in hell that a bright future lies ahead for you.
Well, hell's about to freeze over, Kaneshiro, because I'm gonna break through your security system. Besides, the ninth circle of hell is frozen anyway. Have you read Dante's Inferno?
Man, talk about wild.
Yeah, that was some crazy shit that just went down in there.
That was no Aikido. That was some hardcore ass whooping.
Well, Aikido is kind of some hardcore ass whooping, Ryuji. I haven't done it myself. I've seen people do it. It's pretty badass.
I am so not pissing her off. I feel like she'll rip off my arm.
Well, she's one of those people that doesn't piss off easily, Anne, but when she does, watch out.
She does exude that aura.
It's always the quiet ones.
Stop it.
She probably feels like she has a hangover now, though, so we should probably get her home.
This is the most exhausted I have ever gotten these past few years.
Well, you've been bottling up all that shit for years now, so that you just released it all in one angry burst, so I'm not surprised.
But it felt pretty great.
Those are the endorphins kicking in.
I never thought I'd become part of the Phantom Thieves I was after.
Funny how things work out that way.
Sis might faint if she found out.
Maybe you shouldn't tell her just yet, just saying.
You mentioned her earlier.
Actually, she might be a good ally for us, but if Super Flash Forward is any indication, she doesn't know about this and is not exactly our ally, so...
She's a prosecutor for the district, and she's investigating the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, I'm glad too, Carbon. I'm glad that you're back, but I'm also glad that Makoto got her little realization. It was, like I said, it was coming. She was dealing with enough shit through the whole last month of the story, basically. Well, it's more like a couple of weeks, but just... She was dealing with enough shit, and it's just nice to see her finally be able to do something about it, you know?
Wait, ain't that bad?
Yeah, maybe.
No need
maybe
to
not,
worry.
though.
A normal investigation would never lead them to a world like that.
Yeah, unless they were also Persona users. No, I'm sure that'll never happen.
Then again, it must have been fate for this to happen.
I suppose.
What do you mean?
I can't be like my sister. I had a feeling that there'd come a time when we wouldn't see eye to eye anymore. I'm thankful to have a sister who works so hard, but There are times I feel sorry for her, too.
Well, I mean, everybody has their own viewpoint, Makoto. You can't agree with everything everyone says.
And after hearing my persona's voice, I clearly understand how I feel now.
I'm glad somebody acknowledged that, because I don't think anybody else does.
It appears you're not as reserved as you make yourself seem.
I was just doing whatever the adults told me to.
Not anymore, though.
Won't she be perfect as our advisor? She's fearless and has a sharp mind.
She would be pretty good at that, I think.
Sounds good to me. We've needed someone like that for a while now.
We have kind of lacked direction so far. Not for
I'd
nothing.
be honored if I can help out.
Cool.
We had way too much testosterone anyway, so I feel much better.
It's from Kaneshiro. He's reminding us of our debt.
He must have gotten her phone number when he had her phone earlier.
So the Kaneshiro over here doesn't know what happened inside the palace.
Right, exactly.
That's right. But his palace will be affected if the real Kaneshiro's cognition changes. We can't be lax.
Okay, we'll just be proactive about it, just like we always
Seems
are.
it'd be best to avoid unnecessary contact with him until then.
And that.
3 weeks left, huh?
Not much time.
There's that security system too.
Right.
But if we pull this off, it'll definitely be great.
We'll crush him like a fly. I'll make him regret making me angry.
You wouldn't like Makoto when you make her angry there, Kaneshiro.
Anyways, let's begin our operation.
Yes, I agree, Conquer. I honestly, I don't like those scenes because she says who your next target is completely. And you're right, it should just, either cut them completely or just not have her mention exactly who the target is. Like, give us kind of clues of who it is, but never have us look directly at her, this is who it was, and never have her exactly, explicitly say, this is who your target is. Until we get to this point. After this, if we super flash forward and talk about it, okay, fine. But until then, yeah, it's just poor storytelling, I think.
First, we need to secure a route to the treasure, like always.
You guys are finally starting to get used to this.
Well, we have been doing it for a few months now.
I'll be waiting for the call to meet up.
Okay, sweet. And just like that, we've got a new party member, Makoto. Nice. Oh shit, my phone already? And we put her in the chat as well, so that's good. Your persona's on a ship, Ryuji. I think that's also pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, maybe he's seasick, I don't know. Oh my god. How do you even know who Bon Jovi is? You were born in like 1999 or something. You haven't even heard them when they were good. Yeah, that timing. Yeah, something like that would be good, Conquer, I think. If like they set up the camera angles so that she slides it out, but you never explicitly see from those camera angles who's in the folder. And it just has info that Saizo might be seeing, but he'd already know who it is in the folder, whereas we, the players, wouldn't know. So it would have been better that way. We're not wanted yet. We might be if we're not, we might be if we're not careful here. Well, she probably has her license, so... Okay, well, she probably needs a motorcycle license, but... Ryuji with a driver's license, that's a scary thought. Oh, well, what are you sorry for? Well, we were getting dragged into it anyway. I mean, Ms. Spoilers and Super Flash Forward told us we were, so... Yeah, well, we weren't exactly forthcoming with our intentions, so... Yeah, what's done is done, like Ryuji said. Right. We do! So we'll have to start doing that. Alright, cool. Well, you won't slow us down, Makoto. You're one of the best party members in the game, so... But now it seems like we're all back to normal there. Yes, we do. Cool. So that's what we'll do then.
Nice.
And just like that, it's kind of weird though if you think about it, because Makoto's our advisor, which kind of almost makes her our second in command. it's weird that, you know, you just have somebody introduced to the team and immediately have them become your second in command, but, she's, like I said, like Morgana's saying there, she is pretty reliable, so. Yeah, we'll have to be careful, that's all. Let me, not you, let me set up here. We need to have, oops. Ryuji's persona is good, yours is good. Yours is good. You, I need to put Vicious Strike up here. And for you, we'll put Vajra Blast down here. Okay, I think we're good. And Makoto is actually really balanced as a character. I mean, as you can see from her skill set, she gets a little bit of everything. So she's a jack of all trades, master of none, but by the time we get to the late game, she's going to be ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. Her sister told us in Super Flash Forward. And she's got good HP, good SP. I mean, she's admittedly a higher level than we are, but that's, you know, not too big of a deal. She's good all around, and I'm probably going to use her in a lot of my parties from now on, so. I'll try to keep everybody kind of even on experience, though. So she'll probably not be in the party immediately when we go in the palace again, but until then, we'll make it work. Speaking of which, who is the lowest out of everybody here? So we need to have Morgana and Yusuke need to be in the party there so they can catch up with Ryuji and Anne. So maybe we'll do this party for now. And then once Morgana and Yusuke catch up to Ryuji and Anne a little bit, we'll put them in the party instead. I probably want to have Morgana in the party mostly, though, for now, because Morgana's our healer, so that'll help out.
Nice.
But anyway, yeah, we can't do anything else tonight, I don't think. Let me just make sure. Yeah. I guess we could check and see if there's a quiz question or something. Yeah, seems like it. She probably could whoop our ass at any moment. Yeah, it's everybody's got these kind of fancy, like, these sorts of things. And these are the ones that show up in the all-out attacks, too. So that's kind of why they look kind of goofy in some cases and kind of, like, menacing. You know what I mean? I mean, Morgana's just looks goofy, so does Anne's, but... Yeah, she definitely... It's the shadows over her eyes with her eye, you know, being gapingly wide open. Like, that combination is never a good thing for anybody. She does have direct commands on it, right? Yeah. Thankfully, it just sets it that way for everybody once we do that the first time. Okay, so starting tomorrow, we're done with story element stuff until the end of the Kaneshiro thing. So let's get some sleep, and then we can do some crazy shit for the next half an hour.
Motorcycle-shaped persona, huh?
Yeah, pretty badass, don't you think?
You know, I can turn into a car too, so it's like I feel a sense of familiarity.
Why though? Her motorcycle is a shadow. You're not a shadow, dude. Motorcycles are cooler. Yeah, maybe you're a persona.
No. I'm supposed to be human.
Then why would you feel familiar, like I said?
Well, motorcycles are nice too, but it can't carry large numbers of people.
Very true.
I really am special after all. Huh?
What?
Carry? No. Take somewhere?
What, you get a memory flashback or something?
Crossed my mind. It's no use. I can't remember it all.
Well, don't fret about it too much. It's important, so it'll come back to you.
There's nothing I can do about it if I can't remember.
Right, like I said, it'll come back to you.
I need to concentrate on Kaneshiro for now.
True.
Unlike you guys, Makoto's clever, so we can expect great things from her.
Well, she is 1 year our senior in school, so that kind of makes sense.
But man, you really do have something special.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we're just getting really lucky that we're meeting up with all these people.
Looks like I better step up my game too.
What, in the luck department? Well, you have Lucky Punch, so I mean... And for having this heart-to-heart with Morgana, we get rank 4 of the Magician Confidant, which allows him to use the Kitty Talk ability, which is basically just the same ability that everybody else has if we fail a negotiation. He has a chance of stepping in and letting us retry it.
Alright.
So that's good. He's catching up to the rest of the party slowly but surely.
After we deal with Kaneshiro, I should consult her about mementos too.
What do you think she'll know about
I'm
mementos?
sure Makoto's brain can
Oh, well.
Hello?
Sorry, I'm out of commission. Please leave a message after the tone. Beep.
We got Yusuke, and now Makoto. This guy has quite the luck.
You don't say.
Could there be some reason for it?
I wonder.
Nah, that can't be.
No, of course it can't. Why would it be? I have no idea what he was thinking. But yeah, we got a new party member. We got time to do social things. Things are looking up. I didn't get my Ojiru, though. I'm still pissed about that, but...
Good morning.
Morning, Makoto. Well, yeah, you've had a lot to think about for a night, haven't you? What, as being this untouchable money launderer? Well, yeah, that's true. Probably. Yeah, let me think about it. We'll see. Might be jumping the gun there a little bit. Okay, cool. We're missing the percussion line there, so that means it was raining, but it's not raining anymore. How unfortunate. No, they must be having a little heart-to-heart. No, that would be just silly, Conker. Why would he know about that? Well, this is kind of your room, isn't it, Makoto? So... Well, she was lighting her up with those burns earlier. Yeah, in a way, they kind of are pretty similar. In their positions, anyway. But... And that's how you get in trouble. Right. Maybe. Well, sounds like you both got something to be sorry for, but... That means you're even, right? Right, exactly. Well, yeah, in the end, I guess her recklessness did get us into the palace. Well, that's true. Well, yeah, she is a little direct, but I always find that Anna's just a very nice person, you know what I mean? She's direct, but she's honest about everything, so I feel like that portion of her character is kind of what people like about her. See, I guess apparently, from what little I know about this sort of situation, because Makoto is a year above them in school, she's technically considered their senpai, and not calling them with that honorative name, with that, I don't even know what it would be called, honorific, that's what it's called. Not calling her with that honorific is really difficult because it's kind of frowned upon in society, so... I think she was meaning more wholesome food there, Anne, but okay, never mind. See, that's nice that they had a little conversation there that wasn't directly involving the protagonist. It's nice when the party members kind of have their own thing going on, you know what I mean? It adds to their character development, and it makes it seem like their character development isn't directly reliant on Saizo being there, you know? They're their own people, if you know what I mean, so... Oh, well, that'll be easy for Ryuji, won't it? Yeah, sure, cool. Well, she said it wouldn't be, so no. Well, we wouldn't know that, but they talked. Oh, jeez. Ryuji, your mind is in the completely wrong place. Okay, well, we'll refer to her as Makoto from now on, although I was doing that anyway, but in the game, obviously they weren't, so.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's a little special because we're the only ones that can do anything about this one, so. Yes, we've got the deadline. It's in about 3 weeks. Let's start our operation with Kaneshiro. And I think this is talking about Arcana Bursts, if I remember right. Well, not exactly, but yeah, basically, you get, you know, stronger relationships with people in the game. Your personas get a better Arcana Burst, and then you can get better abilities that they learn as they level up. So that's how that goes, kind of. Okay, well, it's not exactly 3 weeks. It's 18 days, but it's close enough. So we got to be done by the 6th with our infiltration. Got to send the calling card on the 7th, and on the 8th we got to have the plan executed, which isn't really that big of a deal. We should have that with plenty of time. So I just got to remember on the 23rd to give my plant nutrients. Okay, Conquer, take it easy. Hope you have fun. But what shall we do today? I guess we should see who's available first. Just the same as we always do, you know? Ryuji's available, Makoto's available, although I don't know if we can rank Makoto up right now. Maybe. Well, I'll worry about it later. Anne is available, Takemi's not available, because again, she's not actually a thing that we can do anything with right now. We should probably hang out with Ryuji. I haven't done that lately, and I kind of feel bad for it. Plus, we got to kid him on rank with Anne there, so... And we've got Shisa, so that'll make hanging out with him immensely easy. So we'll do that. Do I have anything else to do while I'm doing this? Let me look at my personas that I have here. Let me look at my notes, too. Actually, you know what? It wouldn't be my personas. It would be in my items. I don't think I have anything to sell. No. Yeah, I guess we could go make the rounds in Central Street anyway, so... Let's see. There's 2 personas I would like to fuse before I go into the next palace, so I guess I could do them while we're out and about, and then I could hang out with Ryuji after that. What do I need to fuse them anyway? Okay, that's pretty easy. I'll have to rebuy Inagami again, but we'll go from there. Like I said, Garrick, by the way, hi, how's it going? But yeah, like I said, I play 1 game at a time around here. That's just how I do things. I can't focus if I play more than 1 game at a time. It's just not... doesn't work with me, you know? But I will be playing another game as soon as I'm done with, this one. I know a lot of other streamers play more than 1 game at a time, but I don't like doing that. Not in real life and not on stream. So, just how I do things, unfortunately. Okay, so let's see. We need to go. Well, I guess we could check the bookstore and see if there's anything new there. And then once we're done with that, we don't need to go to EY's because I still can't sell him the. Well, I'll talk to him about the gun. And then we just got to go to the Velvet Room to make those fusions, and then we're good to go. Let me check the bookstore. Oh, yeah. I never did get all of the achievements in Rising myself. May have to go back and do that someday, but we'll save that for a different day. I'm not much of an achievement hunter, I'll be honest. I'm usually kind of an underachiever when it comes to that stuff. So.
Hey, inmate.
Oh, the easy ones are the ones you've got left. Okay, gotcha. Usually I do it the other way around. I get the easy ones just by normal play, and then the harder ones are the ones I actually have to go back and do things for. And usually by that point I'm like, yeah, I'll play something else.
There you are, inmate.
Oh, hey, what, you guys have something new for me today?
Our master admires the progress of your rehabilitation, and hence has given you use of a special ritual.
Oh, really?
What
kind of ritual is that?
Used to strengthen persona abilities.
Hmm.
Any further questions regarding this ritual can be directed toward our master himself.
Oh, I won't need to do that. I can explain the whole thing myself.
He's apparently gonna consider making even more rituals if your rehabilitation goes as planned.
Okay, well, that's nice of
Work
him.
hard for it, inmate.
Alright, I guess. I'll do the best I can. But yes, if we talk to Igor today, basically after you get Makoto's persona there, you have access to another form of execution, which we'll get to in just a moment. First, I'm going to register these guys. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. Got to get your money's worth and everything out of the game. Yeah, I get you with Ground Zero. Yeah, it was,
Time for some rehabilitation.
well, I guess I can't really say much about Ground Zeroes because I've never played it myself. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter there, Garrick, but my brother bought me the Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection for my birthday. I think he was trying to tell me something when he bought it, so... I personally never played any of the Metal Gear Solid games. I've only played Metal Gear Rising out of the Metal Gear series. So that's a travesty that's going to have to get fixed at some point or another while I'm doing these streams, but that's not right now, so...
Power requires sacrifice.
But anyway, yes, we have a new execution technique, the Gallows. And what the Gallows can do is you basically take a persona that you want to strengthen, and then you sacrifice another persona in order to get them experience. And it'll show you how much experience you get when you do that. Now, this is where the treasure demons primarily come into play, because treasure demons offer a significant amount more experience than other personas do. If there's a level disparity between personas, like if I had Inagami and then I used, say, Oni, he'd get a little more experience, but not by that much. Actually, I think, now that I think about it, I think it's dependent on your confidant rank. Maybe not. The whole series? Yeah, I plan to. It's in the works, it's just not happening right now, that's all. But yeah, so you can use regular personas to do this, and that there is some merit to using regular personas in the Gallows because you can pass abilities on with the Gallows from one persona to the next. But it's primarily there to level up your personas, and that's why you'll want to use something like Regent for that sort of a thing, because Regent gives a lot of experience for this. I can probably demonstrate, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Is it worth buying Regent for, though? Let's see how much Regent is for me.
These are the paths you have walked.
Let's see, how much are you? 4704. I don't know. We're pushing it a little on the money there. We kind of need to hold on to our cash for an event coming up in a few moments. And actually, thinking about it, that event might not be such a great idea to do just yet because I also need 50,000 yen in order to buy an SP adhesive 3 for Saizo there. So maybe I should do that in a little while. Well, if I'm going to do that, I can always demonstrate Regent's things there. Well, what else do I need here? I need an Eligor, which I don't have. And I also need a Jack-o'-lantern, so let's buy those while we're here.
You'll withdraw this persona, then accept this persona.
Because I need those for the couple of fusions that I'm going to do here.
This persona, a fee is required, then accept this persona.
How long of Persona left? This is the third mainline palace. This is a long game. It's probably like 100 hours long. We're about 40 hours in, so it's got a while left. It'll probably take me all the way through this month. Maybe a little into next month, but I'm not thinking we're going to go for that long. But as soon as that one's done, I'm going to pick, depending on how close I am to Independence Day. If we're really close to Independence Day when I'm done with this game, I'm going to do Metal Gear Rising for the next game that I play because it just seems fitting. It's, you know, the 5-year anniversary since, well, actually, it's the year that the game happens in, 2018. It's around Independence Day, and, you know, you fight Senator Armstrong at the end of it. So I just figured Independence Day being a real American holiday, blah, 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 seems like the most fitting place to play the game. But if we've got a few weeks left before that happens, we'll play Gothic first, and then we'll play Metal Gear Rising. But yeah, it's going to be one or the other, depending on how close we are to Independence Day there. It just might take a little while. That's all. Let's see. So I saved back at the the high school, so
You
that's
wish to
fine.
perform an execution. Now choose.
And what do we need to do here? So I need to fuse High Pixie with Eligor now that I'm level 20 in order to get Niji Mitama, which has Makuha, which is nice. Those are good level ups. Oh, you were short BRB. Okay, I'll see you in a minute then. I'll tell you what it was once you get back. We need to pass Agi along, but because of our Temperance Confidant there with with Kawakami, we can actually get to the next skill at level 22 that I actually really need from Niji Mitama. Divine Grace, which increases the healing effect of stuff like Medea and Diorama by 1.5 times, which is really nice. It basically turns Saizo into the best healer in the game at this point, so that's what we're going to pass along for sure. I'll probably pass along Diorama as well. Oh, you were BRB, what I said before. We're not quite halfway done with this game yet. It's got a ways to go yet before we're going to be done. And then after I'm done with this, depending on how close we are to Independence Day, I'm either going to play Metal Gear Rising first, or if we're not close to Independence Day yet, I'm going to play Gothic first and then Metal Gear Rising. Because Independence Day, like I said, being an American holiday, and who you fight at the end of the game kind of seems fitting to do that, especially since 2018 is the year that the game took place in. So, yeah, once we're done with this, we're going to play one or the other, depending on how close we are to Independence Day. But we got to get through this game first, so we'll be doing that. I have access to Terukaja on Ryuji and Rakukaja on Makoto. I don't need Dormina that badly. I really only need Pulimpa. So Diorama, Zio, Geru, and Agi? Maybe? I don't know. I feel like that's too much for a healing persona. Well, let's look at the skills that we can inherit there.
Skills, inmate.
Excuse me. I definitely want Agi. Just in case. I don't know, I feel like I could do Rebellion and Sharp Student and be fine. Yeah, need to check if we have cyborg ninjas and cyborg soldiers, yeah. That would be pretty funny at this point. Considering, you know, it is the time that the game happens in. Let's see. Let me look at my other personas just so I can see what I'm going to be using here. Well, I've got Leonon Sheed, which is that Sai and stuff like that. I've got Aha and Fry on Suzaku. I'm probably going to have Morgana in the party, so I probably don't need to pass along Geru. So maybe just pass along Zio. That'll be good. So maybe I'll just do that. I'll do, instead of Rebellion, I'll do Zio and Sharp Student.
It will receive a fraction of power.
I mean, Sharp Student isn't that important, but we'll use it anyway.
Now for a rebirth.
Yes, let's get our healing persona there. Cool. I am now more tranquil. Fantastic.
Okay.
And good magic out of that too. Nice. We got Divine Grace from that level. Eventually, she'll also get Mapatra, which is a very nice ability. It's basically like Morgana's Patra, but it cures every one of your allies instead of just one of them. So that's really nice. I don't know if we'll actually get there with Niji Mitama because she kind of needs a lot to get to the next level, but yeah, we'll work on that when we get that far. Let me set her skills up and then save, and then we'll make the next one that I need to make. And then we'll hang out with Ryuji, and then I'll see if I want to call it a day or not at that point. I'll probably go for a couple of days in-game before I call it a day. Do that, that's fine. Medea can go there. And actually, yeah, that's pretty good like that, I think. Yeah, that's good like that. I'm not going to put Inagami at the top because I'm about to fuse him away, so let's do this. register it up.
Such
Oops.
rudeness. Registration. You'd like to register this?
There we go. And then
You wish to perform a fusion.
fuse it up. So if we fuse Inagami with Jack-o'-lantern there, we get Yaxini, which is a weird choice, I know, because A, it was what that one girl who was a boss in Mementos was previously, and B, it's from the Empress Confidant, which we don't have right now and won't have for quite a while. But one of those question mark skills that Yaxini gets is really, really good, and I'm going to want it for a little while there, so that's why we're fusing this. We're not going to have it replace Inagami, though, because I still need Confuse Boost, but we'll get that for Inagami in a little while.
Select the skills you'd like to enhance.
That being said, I am going to pass up Growth 1, and that's basically all I need, because that's basically it. What does Hysterical Slap do? Medium chance of Rage? I don't want Rage. Rage is... yeah. Rage is probably the worst status ailment in the game. I mean, unless you have something that repels physical attacks, and then you can make the enemies hit themselves, but... yeah, we don't have access to that just yet, and probably won't have access to it much at all in this game, the way that I'm planning on using my personas anyway.
Inherited skills, inmate.
Let's pass Giant Slice, Snap, and Growth 1.
Its power will be nothing unusual. My.
And when I'm done raising Inagami to get Confuse Boost and all that other stuff, Yaxini is one of the personas that I'm going to want to equip at the end of as many fights as I can, because I want to get it, I think to level 23 is where you want to get Yaxini in order to get the ability that I need. It's basically the final persona that has one of the master skills, the Attack Master, Defense Master, and Speed Master. In her particular case, she gets Attack Master, and then once Suzaku gets Speed Master, they'll have that. They'll have Attack Master, Defense Master, and Speed Master. And then once I get to the level that's appropriate for fusing the two of them together, which they fuse into something that's way higher of a level than either one of them, I will fuse them together, and then we'll have it on a persona that has all three. So that'll be good once we get to that point. Yeah, that's good. And we'll just keep her down near the bottom because I don't plan on actually using her for much of anything there. So we need to rebuy Inagami. And we still have Shisa, right? Yeah, so I don't need anything else there. So let's register that shit. Sure? There we go. Buy Inagami back.
Here. Is this what you'll withdraw this and accept this persona?
And now we're a little low on money now, but that's okay.
Done already.
We'll be good. And I'll head back.
It is time, inmate.
And I think since I'm heading back now, since I'm already running errands and everything right now anyway, I may as well head over to see the doctor so I can buy the SP adhesive while I'm thinking about it. I'm going to try to actually go to Kanashiro's Palace relatively early by comparison to other places that I've gone, because there's another confidant that I can start fairly shortly here that has a very large yen requirement at the beginning. You need 100,000 yen just to start it. And it's basically going to be available almost exactly now. So since that's the case, I'm going to want to go into the palace so that I can get a nice sum of money together, and then I can go from there. So, admittedly, though, if we look at the requests we have here, this one here, Phantom Thieves versus Burglary Ring, is another one that we can use Pulinpa on in order to increase our money gains there. But we'll figure that out later. I'll figure out which I want to do. It just seems not weird to go to Mementos when we've got a palace to focus on, you know what I mean? But we'll figure it out later. Anything from the second-hand shop that I might need? I think I have enough silk yarn. I can only do a couple of things with my proficiency right now anyway, so. And in we go. So, let's purchase an accessory there for Saizo.
Please head to the exam room.
Okay. And the thing about this SP adhesive that I'm about to get from her is that I'm basically going to have it equipped on Saizo for pretty much almost entirely the rest of the game
Why
there.
did such a
It's really good because it gives you, like it says, it gradually restores SP. This gives you 7 SP back every turn in battle. So it's just really good, and there aren't too many accessories that are better than it, to be honest with you. The accessories in this game are kind of eh in terms of how good or bad they are. But this really helps out. It takes that gateway that that our SP has on us for most of the game and says, well, you know what, we'll just throw that out now because you can basically cast whatever abilities you want almost for free with all of this going on. So let's buy one. And there goes all my money. Oh well.
Take care.
It was well worth it, trust me. And we'll have enough money, more than enough, to know what to do with in not too long, so... by the way, the second mate badge that we got from eating the Big Bang Burger there gets us 10 HP, so not really all that worth it, but that's okay. Equip the SP adhesive and we'll be good to go. Now we can explore palaces to our heart's content and just all around do better things than we were able to do before because of that. And that's kind of why I wanted to have a lot of different skills on Saizo's personas there, because he's the one that I'll have enough money for the SP adhesive for right now, and it never gets any less expensive than it is now, and it's not really worth it to buy any of the other ones because it's better to buy stuff that you actually need, you know what I mean? So it's more worth it to buy the one that's at the max anyway, because it just seems like a waste of yen if you do it the other way. Let's see here. So we've got Fry, Eha, Agi, Zio. So we've got Fire, Lightning, Sai, Fry, Light, Dark. We're missing Wind and Ice. And if I keep Yusuke and Morgana in the party for a little while, that will be fine. Or I could put Ice on this thing in place of Makuha, and I don't know, Wind on Suzaku or something, or actually even Wind on this in place of Mamudo, because I don't need Mamudo for anything. So I might do that with the basic skill cards that I've got, because I mean they're just going to take up space in my inventory anyways. So who gets Bufu out of all of these guys here? Makuha might actually be useful. I could put it on Suzaku instead of Marin Karen there, because we have that on Lean on Sheets. So you're weak to ice though, so probably not a good idea. We'll put it on you then, since you're not weak to ice. We'll put Bufu on you, and we'll put Geru on Suzaku. Okay, that works. Just so that I have these skills available. There we go. Now, I'll switch around their order in a moment. There we go. Cool. And put Geru up there. And put Bufu up here. There we go. Okay, and with that, I think we're ready to go and hang out with Ryuji after 20 million years of running errands there. It's okay, though. We got all that taken care of now, so don't gotta worry about doing it later. And actually, thinking about it, I probably could have just fast traveled over to the school there. Actually, you know what? That's what we'll do. We'll fast travel back to the school. Just because it seems kind of pointless to go all the way there and then come all the way back, you know. Alright, so we're done with that. Let me save it real quick here, just because last time I saved it, I think, was before I fused Yaxini, so this will be a little easier. Hey, Ryuji!
Hey.
What's going on? Let's hang out.
You think?
Yeah, I think we'll be okay. We've got lots of time left.
By the way...
Yeah, I remember Yamauchi. What are we going to do about him? The mini Kamoshida. Right. Oh, the school sounds like it's covering up more bullshit. Great. So what are you planning? Oh, so you want to see where he goes to drink? Well, not for right now. We'll train with him today instead. Okay, let's hang out with Ryuji for today. Okay, you sure you don't want to go to the gym again? I mean, we could do that. I mean, not without paying money, no. Right. Yeah, we could go to Protein Lovers. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. We could run laps in the gym. Uh-oh. A few questions? That sounds awfully suspicious. How do you figure? Oh, really?
What? Well, I thought Nakaoka was you guys' friends. Why aren't you, like, all of a sudden you're not going to trust him? Right. Right, exactly. Well, what's in the past is in the past, guys. Like, the track team's coming back. What's the big deal? Oh, well. Whoa!
Uh-oh. Confrontation. Oh, boy. Right, because Kamoshida is not a problem anymore. Exactly. Well, he's not going to undermine you because he doesn't have anybody to undermine your team with anymore. And, I mean, he wasn't working with him, obviously. Oh, great. Yamauchi's trying to tear the team apart again. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that seemed like a crazy situation you got yourself into there. Wow. I just stuck up for you, dude. Well, next time, do you want me to let them punch you? Like, Jesus. Well, you'd have to be because what's done is done, right? There you go, Ryuji.
Hey.
Right. Gotta look towards the future. And, you know, live in the present. Well, he's free from you jackasses, so... What a strange man. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say. Right, he wasn't trying to understand your philosophy there. Yeah, that part I'm not sure about. So you feel like you can just be open when you talk to me, huh? I think I understand, but I guess I really don't. Yeah, something like that. And so, for getting Ryuji's old friends out of trouble and then having a heart-to-heart with him, we get rank 6 of the Chariot Confidant, and Ryuji gets access to Harisen Recovery, which lets him cure status ailments, potentially at the beginning of his turn. Nice.
All right.
Is it the beginning of his turn or the beginning of the party member that's inflicted's turn? I don't remember. Well, we'll find out later. Yeah, we didn't do much training today. Well, we can save it for next time. Shouldn't we only grab ramen if we actually trained, though? Like, isn't that our reward for training, or what? I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so who's available tonight? Well, it's raining, so I guess we could go to the thing now. Oh shit, my phone! The diner. Right. Heh. Little does he know. Yeah, things would be bad for all of us, especially me. That's not worst case scenario, Ryuji. Worst case scenario, I'd get thrown in jail. Right. Yeah, we got it, Makoto. We'll figure this out. Right. I'm sure he knew who your sister was after all, so... Yeah, we need to stop him. Right. Yeah, that's basically our lives now. High risk, high reward. Well, that's true. Only go up from here. Heh. Alright, we'll do.
Hey!
Right, exactly. So let's change his ways then. Looks like Sojiro's available, although I don't think I can rank him up yet. Nope. EY's available over here. Damn, Mishima's not available here today. I wish he was. That would make it a little easier for me to rank up the Moon Confidant, but I guess as long as I do it at some point, you know, not like immediately. But... Huh. Food poisoning, huh? Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Well, since it's raining, we should probably go to the diner and probably order coffee again. Although it might be also worth it to go and... I mean, we'll be spending more of our money, even more than before, but it might also be worth it to go to Shinjuku. Well, no. I'm trying to think about when I should go there, because if we go to Shinjuku, we need to go before the 23rd, because I need to buy the nutrients that I need for my plant before the 23rd. But I really shouldn't go there unless I'm going there for a very specific reason. Like, I'm going there for a confidant or something. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. For now, diner.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Still miffed about not getting that Ojiru. Oh well. Just have to make up for it the next time we can get Ojiru, which is on this coming Sunday there. Well, anyway, off to the diner we go. Gotta get them knowledge points and them guts points. Let's go in. And spend more of our money!
Oh!
Well, it is nighttime, so they would be staying away anyway. Gotta take advantage of the rainy season, too, while we're at it, you know. Okay, so let's build up our guts. Thank you. Again, decaf, Morgana. Can't have, you know, caffeinated coffee at nighttime. I won't be able to sleep for tomorrow. Then you'll really be on my case because you always want me to go to sleep. You gotta remember too that we can do the Big Bang Burger challenge at level the next level of it we can do once I get my kindness and proficiency up.
All right.
Thankfully, I don't think either of those take that long to get to rank 3 from rank 2, so we'll get there. We'll get there.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, I think so. Went pretty well. Didn't get any charm, but we'll get more charm. Don't worry about that.
All right.
Wanna head back?
Sure. Done for the night. Oh, more rumors around town. Ha! You're telling me. Oh, those scam artists are still out and about. We've been hearing rumors from the scam artists. Great. Oh, they're up to something, anonymous poster. They're up to something. And they'll tell you what they're up to later. Oh, now they're going to talk about the fortune teller that we saw
what you're
there.
talking about.
Apparently she's beautiful. I didn't get a good look at her last time, so I couldn't tell you. Oh, really? Hmm. Yeah, we did.
Wow.
She does. Maybe we could. Tonight, maybe. We'll see how the weather is. My phone. Texting in class. You could just block his number. Oh, good. Right. Probably true. Safe for now, but still want to make our way to... I mean, we're safe for now, sure, but I still want to make my way into the palace to get that done with. Well, I know, but we're safe for today, is what I'm saying. Oh, shit, my phone. Oh, Ryuji. A Monjayaki shop, huh? Yeah, could be. He might notice you, though. Oh, how so? Oh, well, that's true. Okay. Okay, so once he figures out where he's going drinking, we'll have to go from there. But Ryuji, I don't think that means he's available today, so... We'll see who's available today. Respond when you see this. Not quite yet, Makoto. You're going on hold, sorry.
I'll just add this.
Okay, well, we got all our errands done yesterday, so that's all taken care of. So now let's figure out what we want to do. They told us about the Shinjuku fortune teller today, so probably today's the day that you're supposed to go see her at night, so... Can't rank up with Ryuji. We can go hang out with Anne. Maybe get ready to have her ranked up. I do have Linan Sheed in the party, so that will make ranking up with her easier. Okay, maybe we'll go do that. I was gonna say maybe we'll go to the palace today, but we'll wait on that then. Since they kind of told us, hey, go see the Shinjuku fortune teller tonight. Well, no, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think we can even do that because we don't have the 100,000 yen that they were talking about. Let me check real quick. I can check the Persona 5 schedule FAQ. Let's see here. June, on the 22nd, what do you do? So, trying to see what point. Okay, so the first fortune telling thing does not require the 100,000 yen. The second fortune telling event does require 100,000 yen. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, let's go hang out with Anne. Since we can actually go and do the fortune telling thing without having to have the 100,000 yen today. We'll hang out with Anne, we'll see if she'll be ready for her next rank up in just a moment. Ryuji's ready for his next rank up, but we gotta do an event first where we go and check out that guy that he was talking about at his usual drinking spot. I believe that's an evening event, so you gotta kinda make some time to do that yourself. So we'll see how that goes when we get that far. But before we do that, let's go hang out with Anne. Stop soon. Battery's getting low on my phone. That's okay. We'll be done in not too long. Excuse me. Allergies, I think, are starting to become a factor here because of the warmer weather we've got over in my own hometown now. They're not affecting me that badly so far, but I imagine it's only a matter of time, the whole warm weather, before they start really badly affecting me. And then it's just like those 3 weeks once they affect me are usually pretty miserable. We'll see how bad it gets, though. If it's not like super pollen-y out this year, which I don't know what the pollen forecast is for this year, but I guess I can find out. But yeah, if it's not super pollen-y out, then we should be fine. Might not be as bad as it's been. So let's hang out. Yeah, I know, but we've got time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure, we could go someplace. Yeah, let's hang out.
Yeah.
We could go to the park with her, I think. Did we park with her last time? No, I think we just went to the diner.
Okay.
So let's just, let's see how she likes the other spots that we've got here. She doesn't like the amusement park or Shinjuku, but she does like the park. Sure, let's go there.
Okay, let's get going.
Alright, cool. Cost a little bit of yen, but that's okay. We haven't been back here since that one rank of her confidant. I think it was like rank 3 or 4, so it's been a little while. Yeah, it's nice to take time out of our schedule like that. I think there's a sandwich shop around here, or... I feel like... I'm pretty sure the correct answer here to get more points with her is you should make some, but I'm asking her to make us sandwiches. That seems a little... you know? How about dumplings? Yeah, I guess they both do. Carbs on carbs. Oh boy. It is. Okay, sure. I'll come with you. Alright, cool. She's ready to rank up next time we hang out. Good. And we're actually pretty close to getting done with Anne's Confidant there. My usual plan with how this is with party members there is that most of the time your party members, I think all of the time really in this game, your party members, they take up a slot during the day to hang out with them. So while there will be certain days where I won't be able to hang out with Ryuji and Anne, I'm going to try to prioritize their confidants over, say, Yusuke's or Makoto's, because theirs are pretty close to being done at this point. Like, Ryuji, I think we only need to hang out like 4 or 5 more times, and then his is done. Anne, I think we need to hang out about the same, like 5 more times, and then hers is done. So I'll try to kind of concentrate on them. I will spread it out a little bit, but I think they're going to be, like, if I have to choose between them or Yusuke or Makoto, it'll probably be them, and then we'll go in order as we go. So, I got to put you on hold there, Ryuji. Sorry, we got a bunch of stuff going on today. So, a PR report, huh? Time today. Oh god, everybody wants to hang out today, and I don't know if there's going to be enough time for it. Let's see here. Well, at least we know Sojiro's not available, so then it's not everybody. Fortune teller's here. Mishima can be ranked up. Ryuji is available to take care of his thing. I suppose we don't have to do Mishima's just yet because we're not going into Mementos anytime soon. I do have to go to Shinjuku, though, to buy that stuff for my plant before tomorrow. It would be kind of a waste to just go there without doing that. You know what? No, I remember now. There's actually an event in Shinjuku tomorrow. So I'll be another day late for the plant, which is not so great, but that's okay. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. But then we'll get plus 3 points of kindness out of the next stuff, and we'll basically be able to go to Shinjuku and then buy the nutrients that I need. We'll do the event that's over there tomorrow, and then we will basically give the plant its nutrients the day after. So the 24th we'll give the plant its nutrients. So I just don't want to feel like wasting the money, because even though it's not that much money to go to Shinjuku, to go there, come back, and then go there again, it might be a little bit of waste of yen, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I could do, thinking about it, because I'll probably hang with Ryuji tonight and do that thing with him. First, though, let's check the TV just to make sure whether or not anything's going on there. Asakusa, huh? Apparently there's an observation deck up on Asakusa, but again, we can't go there just yet because we don't have... I don't think we can go there yet, right? But we haven't read the material for it from a magazine. Later on we'll be able to, but not just yet. So here's my thought. We'll go to Shinjuku, we'll get the plant nutrients so that I don't have to wait another day to do them, to do that up, and then we'll see if we can just go straight from there to Ryuji's little hangout thing and see if we have to pay money for it, you know what I mean? So, we will be avoiding Mishima, which is not great, but it's, you know, it is what it is. We'll hang out with him when we have absolutely nothing else that we can do, so... let's see, so we need to get back up to the station this way. Oh, is that guy over here with this?
Welcome.
Cool, thanks, man. But yeah, we can get a few things from him now. They are pretty expensive, though, so I'm not going to bother. We don't need any more Black Rocks, though. We only need 4 total, and while we only have 3 right now, we'll get another one later, so I'm not too concerned. Yeah, his stuff is pretty expensive, so that's why I usually don't bother. But yeah, Mishima now, I think, not permanently, but for the time being, he moved to Shinjuku, so if you want to hang out with him, and now you have to pay a fee in order to do that. It's not much, but it's more than you would have paid otherwise if you'd have done it before this. Oh well. It's going to happen eventually anyway. So let's go to Shinjuku. Buy some nutrients for my plant. And the Velvet Room is available over here as well, just in case you were wondering. We could also go see movies here, although I don't think anything particular is playing right now, so... And now with the flower shop.
Thanks for dropping
For the
by.
special lady in my life? Well, that depends on if you'd call my, my plant the special lady in my life. We'll be back here in not too long, but you can buy a ton of these things. 11, apparently. I don't need that many. Let's buy 2, just to be safe. Well, I'm not pampering my lady with fertilizer. What kind of a crazy person do you think I am? She's not a Rafflesia. Is Rafflesia even a thing that turns into a lead? I don't even remember my folk tales that well. Anyway, what we were trying to do is we were trying to do this with Ryuji, so let's see. Do I have to pay money to do this, to go back? Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to pay to go back there. What's the fare? Does it tell me? Well, anyway, for doing this event with Ryuji, we get to access to Tsukishima, which is a Monjiyaki shop.
All right.
Cool. And if people like eating Monjiyaki, we can go there, so... I don't have to pay a fee. Good. Very good. Oh boy. Alright, that's fine. I'll do what I can. Okay, I'll record it. Well, actually, I'm not even recording it. I'm just keeping the phone on speaker. Just don't make any noise or don't let anybody flush the toilet. What, the chance to be an asshole to the students? Just like Kamoshida was? Because that's the impression I'm getting. So he wants to kill off the volleyball team. Well, that's not good. I don't know, he kind of sounds like he's doing this for the fame and the fortune of it, you know what I mean? Yeah. So he's gonna hire a real coach? That's a little different. I mean, we had a couple of coaches for our sports teams too back in high school, so there's that. Sounds like he's got his whole life figured out after this point. Uh-oh. Taking care of him sounds bad. Oh, that's why. Oh, jeez. Well, that's no good. He had this planned out from the start, the bastard. Oh boy, yeah. The mini Kamoshida feelings are real here. Like, holy crap. Well, you heard it here first. Yeah. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna change his heart? Well, that's true. Okay, so what do you suggest we do?
Hey.
Well, that's also true. So what are you planning then? Right. Yeah, that camaraderie had to go somewhere. Well, yeah, that's a good point. I don't think I'd say either of these things. You know what? Fine. I'll let him have this.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool that you're looking out for your team, man. They looked out for you, so now you're returning the favor. That's all. And that actually gets us rank 7 of the Chariot Confidant with Ryuji, so it wasn't entirely pointless that we came here tonight. But it actually gets Ryuji a new ability, Insta-Kill, which, if we get an ambush in a... I think it's mostly in Mementos, although it can also happen in Palaces. Less likely, though, because I think it particularly has to do with the difference in level between you and the shadows you're fighting. But you can have a chance to instantly win a battle and get an item out of it, if I remember right, after you ambush an enemy.
All right.
So. It's kind of an skill, though, because sometimes you'll actually want to be fighting shadows and like going into battle with them, and then Ryuji will just instantly kill them. So it's I think if you just take him out of the party, though, that doesn't happen anymore, though. So. Okay, let's eat then. Yeah, no problem, Ryuji. See, it eats up an evening slot, which kind of sucks because the evenings are pretty busy for us right now, but that's okay. It's not like Kawakami was available or anything, you know what I mean? And we don't have the money to start Fortunes, so we'll work on that later. There's another confidant that's going to come up pretty shortly, though, that's going to make a difference, though. So we'll get to that. Oh, hey, we got a seat on the train there. Do I have anything that I was reading? Nope, doesn't look like it. Let's read Zoro the Outlaw, because we kind of need to start working on our kindness a little bit. We're going to need to get it to rank 4 ASAP once we're done with the this next palace.
Yep.
You would want me to pay attention to that, wouldn't you, Morgana, considering he's your persona?
Hey, hey.
I didn't quite get it done. Yeah, did pretty good there, reading through the book.
Oh, yes.
Okay, we're in class. What in the holy high hell is a Teru Teru Bozu? Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, I think that's happened. I can't think of an example off the top of my head where that's happened, but yeah, I can see that. Oh, yes, sir.
Here's a question.
Probably Joan of Arc, right? Because her name was Johanna originally. No, it's Pope Joan. Okay.
This is it. Oh, not bad.
Well, I would have gotten that one wrong. Oh well. So who was she? So Johanna was not a surname or an alternate name for Joan of Arc there. She was Pope Joan or Pope Johanna. Interesting.
Nice going.
Only smart enough to pick up my smartphone. Yeah, we won't be getting knowledge rank 4 for a little while, though. I think it takes quite a few points to get to there. I think you need a total of 120 music notes in order to get to rank 5. So and we're probably hovering at around 55-ish now, so we're not quite there yet. Oh, she was a cross-dresser? Oh, boy. Ah, jeez. Well, I want to say it was a different time, but yeah, that doesn't make it a good excuse for what happened then either. Everybody has their own right to do things, you know, as long as they ain't hurting somebody else. Okay, still raining. Anybody want to hang out today? Yusuke can hang out, probably because we're indoors. Let's hold off on that. And Anne wants to go to the palace. Okay. Now we'll figure that out later. Who else is available today? Let's look. Makoto's available today. Yusuke's available to rank up today, and that's about it. Okay. Well, even though people are available for us to hang out today,
I'll just add this.
I'm actually going to call it for the day, and we'll figure out who we're going to go hang out with and what we're going to go do with them. And then we'll also have to figure out when we're going to be going and taking care of Kanashiro's bank there on the next episode of Persona 5, the Stream Edition, which is actually not going to be happening until Sunday. I will make sure that I take care of the schedule tomorrow, because I won't actually be streaming tomorrow, but even though we only stream for 3 days this week, we'll make up for it next week, because I'll be doing 5 next week. So, yep, take it easy, Carbon, and thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. I'll be sure to post the new schedule on Twitter. I'll pin it to my Twitter profile and put it below the stream feed tomorrow, probably sometime around 7 Eastern time, something like that. So just keep an eye out for that, and you'll see when I'm streaming next. I'll see all of you on the next stream, though. So take care, and have a good night.